Welcome to Boral Connects, a new way of doing business with Boral that has been designed to improve your customer experience while saving you valuable time. We've undertaken extensive research, interviewing customers about the highs and lows of dealing with Boral concrete. Based on this feedback, we've developed some exciting new solutions that will give you greater visibility and control over your concrete orders and deliveries. Our aim is to provide you with near real-time delivery information and transparency of your concrete orders. Placing a concrete order has never been so easy. Follow the simple prompts and order your concrete at any hour of the day. Whether you're on the job site or in the office, you now have the ability to see all current and future orders online. You can now confirm or cancel your order online without having to call our service centre. You can also see when your concrete delivery will arrive on site, which trucks are in transit, when trucks are scheduled for delivery, and be notified when your first truck is leaving the plant. Electronic dockets can be accessed as soon as your truck arrives on site. All of your docket history can be found via our Dockets dashboard, giving you the option to download in bulk or individually as a PDF or CSV file. These are just a few of the exciting new features we're offering, and there's still more to come. Signing up to Boral Connects is easy. Visit boralconnects.com.au.
Every game, an insurance claim, every investment protected and repairer selected, every rescue and every brand new, every trip and travel tip, every tradie connected and every unexpected. Every day, everything we do helps our members at home, on the road and on holidays to keep on moving on.
Good evening and welcome to the RAA's NPLSA final series. It's grand final tonight. Tonight's game sees Adelaide City hosting the Adelaide Comets, and we're live from the Martin Sports Complex. Good to have your company. It's all thanks to Boral. Yes, welcome to the Martin Sports Complex for the RAA's NPLSA final series. Grand final night tonight, and the 2021 NPLSA final series is proudly presented by Boral. Boral is Australia's largest construction materials supplier with a strong reputation for product quality, service and technical competency across the vast network of concrete, quarry and asphalt plants. Phone Boral today on 8425 0400. Boral, match day sponsor, proud supporter of the final series here in SA. We'd also like to acknowledge the support of the RAA, kicking goals. Get an award-winning RAA insurance quote today. They are naming rights sponsors of the league and have been through season 2021. We'd also like to acknowledge the support of Green Play Australia, providing our stats, our time clock and scoreboard updates. I don't think there are any other games tonight, so it's going to be Green Play Australia looking after our stats and our time clock and our scoreboard. Good to have your company on the RAA's grand final night here of the NPLSA final series. Today's matchday commentary team is Paul Pellizzari. Alongside me is Rob Peppicelli. A very good evening to you, Rob.
Yes, the final fever, isn't it, here at the Martin Sports Complex. Is it the first time a grand final has been played in the NPL here at the Martin Sports Complex? Big game Adelaide City up against Adelaide Comets. It's going to be a rip of a game tonight. If you can't get down here at Martin Sports Complex, do the next best thing. You can watch us on Facebook, you can watch us on YouTube, or the NPL TV on your app.
Absolutely. Joining us boundary side tonight is Tony Lascala. Very good evening to you, Tony. Welcome, mate.
Yeah, good evening, Paul, and good evening, everyone. And what a wonderful setting here at the Martin Sports Complex here. We've got a good crowd building, Paul. Exciting game on the way. I hope plenty of goals, and hopefully we can talk to the coaches at some stage of this game, hopefully before the game.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at the road to the finals for both these two teams. Up on screen now, we'll see how they got there.
Results for week 1. We saw Adelaide City and Comets playing the first leg of the semi-final. Adelaide Comets winning 1-0 in that game.
At Adelaide City Park too.
At Adelaide City Park. And week 2.
Mind you, before going into week 2, we'll bring up week 2, but Comets have not lost to Adelaide City in the season proper, hadn't lost at that stage even in the finals, but look what happened in week 2.
So week 2 they were leading 1-0 at one stage, so their
2-0 on aggregate.
Aggregate was 2-0 up, but Adelaide City stormed home, did well, scored their 2 goals, would have been enough 2-1 for them, got a consolation goal in the end there, Paul, so Adelaide City 3-1 against Comets. So it's going to be a great game tonight, Tony, here at the Martin Sports Complex. Gee, it's hard to tip which one is going to win tonight's game.
Good crowd building here at the Martin Sports Complex. Tony down there at boundary side. The pitch, I've never seen it look better here at the Martin Sports Complex.
So I have to agree with you. When I got here this afternoon, Paul, I looked at the pitch and I thought, gee, this is the best I've seen it look. We're in for a great match tonight. Let's hope plenty of goals. Let's hope a great atmosphere. And look, it's very hard, as Rob said, to pick the winner because they've had some epic battles, these two teams, especially in the last few games that they've had and the finals.
If you look back from last year, Tony, Adelaide Comets last year's grand final, tonight there's 13 players in that squad from last year. That's not too bad out of the 17. Whereas Adelaide City, if you remember the prelim, they lost in the prelim against Campbelltown. They had 7 players from last season. So the experience of finals does go with Comets.
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, you'd expect that Comets will be a little bit more settled tonight. And, you know, Adelaide City, they haven't been here for 13 years, so it's a long time. But, you know, I was speaking to a couple of people and in one,
no names will be mentioned.
I have to say Bucco's dad, and he was saying to me that this is Nick Bucco's 6th final, 5 that he's lost. The only one that he's won is with Blue Eagles. So he's hoping that it'll be a first for Adelaide City.
And if you remember last year, Paul, you were there too, Ninko Beric, also Anianto, and also Scott Nagel, they went in a little bit injured. They started in the starting 11 and got taken off during the game.
I don't think that's going to happen tonight. Let's have a look at those starting lineups before we start making predictions. And the home team is Adelaide City because they got first here to the big dance. So Adelaide City home team this evening, and in goals is Alexander Woodlands. The captain of Adelaide City wears the number 4 tonight, Matty Halliday. Number 7 is Daniel Bressan. Number 8 is Joseph Costa. Number 10 is Nicholas Bucco. Number 11 is Charlie Devro. Number 13 is Lachlan Barr. Number 14, the excitement machine, Aladdin Irabona. Number 18 is Jock Akuen. Number 20 is Kerr, another excitement machine. And number 77, Asad Kasumovic. That's his starting lineup for Adelaide City. And on the bench for Adelaide City is number 6, Bradley Corbo. 36, Luca Chikuba. Number 19, James Boffa. Number 21, Christian Aloisi. 42, Austin Ayubi. 45, Marcus Orchard. And the reserve keeper for Adelaide City is Jed
And want to take note there, Tony, Matty Halliday's back, the captain, after being out for 2 or 3 weeks. So good to see him back.
And also the coach of Adelaide City, that bottom left-hand corner, is Paul Pezos.
Yeah, if we can try and get Paul as he comes out. we'll try and do that. But in saying that, as you said, you know, the experience, as much experience as Adelaide City can get, because looking at both teams for finals especially, you know, Comets look a lot more experienced in finals.
A couple of players in the Adelaide City lineup. Kirk looks like it's going to go overseas, and Kozomovic also might be signed for an A-League club as well. So, yeah, a couple of key players in that lineup.
Might need young Pete just in front of that ball and cup, because the players may be coming out shortly, as the reserves have already come out onto the pitch. So we'll reposition you guys and we'll go through the lineup.
Comets lineup. For the Comets, in goals, we've got Julian Torreson. Number 5 is Adam Locornu. 8 is Ryan Yates. 10, Anthony Mavro Lombardis. 11, Jaden Lobasso. 14, Nathan Anianto. 16, Ninko Beric. 18, Thomas Janakopoulos. The captain for tonight's game, number 22, Alan Welsh. Number 23 is Scotty Nagel and Steady Eddie. Number 24 is Lachlan Stead. On the bench for the Adelaide Comets, 3 is Manly Barnett. 4, Nathan Damu. 7, Johnny Gratis. Came on last week. Paul played really well, I thought, when he came on, so he's a player to watch out. Number 9, Andreas Weens. 21, Nicholas Ikonopoulos.
Can I just put you on hold, mate?
Christophilos.
We've got Paul Pezos out there and we don't want to hold him up. Down Tony.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. I've got Paul Pezos with me. Paul, first of all, congratulations on making the grand final tonight. And Paul, after the season last year, it's been a great season for Adelaide City. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think we've done really well, considering we've brought quite a few different players in this year, about 9 or 10 different players, and really pleased for the boys. They've really worked hard this year and believed in my philosophy, and now it's their time to play in the grand final and do something.
Yeah, I mean, looking at last year, obviously, you know, it was a down year, but you must be proud of the way the boys have reacted to you.
100%, and like I said, bringing in so many players, you know, try and make them gel this quick. I didn't think it was going to happen this year, to be honest with you, but again, credit to them. They've worked ever so hard. We are a tight-knit family group, and we back each other 100%, and that's been the beauty about being with this club.
Well, Pezos, I won't keep you. Good luck tonight. Congratulations on being here. Thank you.
Well done, Tony. Thanks to Paul as well for his time pre-kick-off. Let's go, sorry, Rob, let's go back to those lineups.
Okay, so the Adelaide Comets were up to 24, Lachlan Stead. That was the bench we'll go through. Number 3, Manly Barnett. 4, Nathan Damu. John Karatis, number 7. Andreas Weens, number 9. 21, Nicholas Ikonomopoulos. 77, Christophilos. And reserve goalkeeper is Daniel Vaughan. The officials for today is a clash, the big grand final.
Coach.
It is, and the coach, don't forget, Mickey. We've got a blank there. The coach?
Right in front of us. Barney Smith.
Barney Smith. Where did I forget? Anyhow, the referee for today, you interrupted me, that's why.
Sorry, mate, we don't want to hold the coaches up.
The seniors referee is Daniel Goodwin, his assistant Henry Day, Andrew Kite is the other, and the 4th official is Gary Powers.
Kick on.
The players, yep. As the players come out.
It's good to see the players coming out from the players' race. Barney's on this side, Tony, so I don't know if you're going to get an interview with him. Has Nicholas Booker done something we don't know about? Who's that little child? Is that the mascot? Great picture here, great facilities here. I've always said it's the second best facilities here in South Australia, behind obviously Cooper Stadium, High Marsh Stadium that is. It's a beautiful ground here, crowd nice and close, and always odds on favourite to be the game for tonight. The venue for tonight.
Come on this side, isn't it?
Tony can stay on there, but we've got Barney on this side, so it's going to be a bit hard to get a pre-match with Barney.
Yeah, it looks like he's eluded me. I didn't even see him go past, Paul, but we'll try and get something with him at half-time if I can.
All right, we might just pause for the national anthem. So we'll be using your microphone down there, Tony. In fact, they're going through the handshake dignitaries, so young Pete, follow that. It's the VIPs.
Who are you leaning towards, Tony?
Oh, look, it is a tough one. I'm gonna say it's going to go to penalties tonight, Rob.
Oof, not again.
We'll be here till late.
We'll be here till late. I'll go for Comets. With the experience they've had from last year, or 2 years, this is the third in a row. So against the Adelaide City, they've got a bit of a young lineup, although they have got a Booker in the team, Matty Halliday as well. So they've got a bit of, and Joey Costa. Don't forget Joey Costa.
Just with those dignitaries, Rob, interesting to see Greg Griffin has taken over the role of president or chairman there. Glenn Dodd's stepping down, so Greg Griffin is your first man on screen. President of Adelaide City, followed by Jim Savalas, the president of the Comets, Sam Ciccarello, not sure of the young lady there, alongside Michael Carter, the CEO of the FSA. Just shaking hands there with the Comets boys. So you're going for the Comets, Rob?
Yes.
Tony?
Oh, look, if Rob's going for Comets, I'll go for Adelaide City.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to...
You're going to go for a draw?
No, I'm not going for anything. We're just going to pause for the national anthem. Another Migliaccio makes their way onto the Martin Sports Complex.
Australians, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with gold and silver and wealth for joy. Our home is good by sea, our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every state advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing and advance Australia fair.
Beautiful rendition. Goosebumps. Beautiful. All the way around. There are your two teams on screen. Adelaide City in their black and white traditional strips with the black shorts.
And you got the, on the right-hand side, Paul, facing the lower Port West Road end, there's Celery Squad.
Celery Squad.
The Adelaide City Cheer Squad, the Celery Squad.
Just how they got that name?
I won't have a clue.
So you didn't ask her?
No.
Okay.
I think he was eating a celery when he was telling me.
The Celery Crew. So, no wind down there, I take it, Tony, nice and still?
No, it's pretty still, Paul, and really, it's not favouring. It's a slight breeze, not favouring either end. And as I said before, the pitch is in absolutely perfect condition. There's no excuse for not seeing a great grand final tonight.
There are your referees on screen, your match day officials. I might bring them up on screen for quick. Jaden, of course, got the A team tonight, Robbie. We're blessed. We've got Jaden on stats and graphics. Paul Bombardietti, there you go. Daniel Goodwin is our match referees, assistants. Henry Day, Andrew Quaid, and Pete's gone walkabout. Gary Powers, young Pete. It's hard to get used to that third camera, isn't it? We're not used to it all season. And it's hard to get used to it on game day.
Beautiful. So here at the Martin Sports Complex.
There we go.
Beautiful east side of the city. Magnificent. Adelaide City players just acknowledging the Celery Squad behind the golds.
So no advantage to either end here with the still conditions. And the Comets line up for their team photo. There you are, have it on screen. And Adelaide City ready for action. Sumovic going up front straight away with Costa. Joey Costa. So Adelaide City seem to be ready. Comets just going through a few more talks. Bit nervous, Tony. There's a lot more pressure on them.
Obviously, I think they're going in probably a little bit nervous. But, Paul, this game's going to be about who settles down first and who gets over the nerves first.
You're on that grandstand side, Tony. Bit of a crowd down that side.
Actually, it looks like a pretty packed grandstand here, Rob. It's hard to determine how many people are here, but I'd have to say at least a couple of thousand.
at least. So Comets will be kicking to right of screen in their black and blue strip white shorts. Adelaide City kicking to left of screen in their black and white striped tops, black shorts, black socks. This is it, grand final, ladies and gentlemen, the RAA's NPLSA grand final night, the final series, thanks to Boral.
So are they playing the home strip?
Both are,
Comets,
which
yeah,
is
they are,
good.
which is good
That's
to
how
see.
it should be. There's no conflict of Guernseys, looking the same. Great facilities here for the crowd to sit down and enjoy, and if you want to stand up, plenty of room on this side, and gee, the crowd coming to this side as well. In fact, it's the celery crew. Is that what they call, Rob? The celery sticks?
Yep,
The celery.
they're going around to the other side.
So we're just about in readiness here for
Razz
kick-off.
up Julian Torreson at the back.
The officials just fixing up the nets, as you can see, to the Julian Torreson end. Celery squad, that's it, not celery sticks, the celery squad.
They'll be out there tonight.
Good crowd,
Their
actually.
voices.
Actually, I'm glad it's here because there's more atmosphere in a venue like this, Rob, with a crowd like this as opposed to... I know the boys probably want to play on Coopers, but...
The pitch is looking good, though.
Yeah, they've
Yeah, I
done very-
totally agree with you, Paul. I think the atmosphere here, with this amount of people, just is a lot better than having a half-full Hindmarsh.
Correct. And I think you'd even be struggling to be half full, Hindmarsh. We're just about in readiness. The countdown clock, 13, 12, 11, 10. We're just about there for the RAA's NPLSA Grand Final 2021, all thanks to Boral.
You can send a comment also on Facebook. Notice Matthew Carey is on saying, let's go City. There's a kickoff underway here at the Martin Sports Complex. Comets kicking to the right of the screen, which is the lower Port Wash Road end. LA City kicking towards the left of the screen, which is the scoreboard end. Although we've got scoreboards on both ends.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Very good.
So Torreson goes short. Giannakopoulos. Lobasso. Back to Torreson it goes. So slow start as they go into attack. Centre of the ground. Up went Captain Welsh. Up in the air from Devereaux. Over the sideline for a throw-in to Scotty Nagle.
So far side of the ground, Comets, a lot of pressure on them. I've been to the big dance twice of late. The nerves, the pressure on them. Adelaide City, 13 years since their last grand final victory, and that was at the end of 3 in a row, the three-peat. But 13, is it unlucky for some? Giannakopoulos, not a good game last week. He'd admit that. Struggling to get out of defence, Comets now. Torreson goes the long one. Berich tried to get ahead on it. Anianto laid it off, but only to the advantage of Devereaux. But Adelaide City have had the ball stolen off, and well done by Anianto. That's what they need to show tonight, the Comets. First to the ball, desperation. Ball now with Welsh. One way, then the other for the Adelaide Comets. Backtracking to Yates, finds Giannakopoulos. He'll come commentary side to Lobasso. That could have been a foul there. Going to Kerr, and that's the way the referee sees it.
He's hurt himself too, Kerr.
Lobasso not just a little bit untidy with that control. Watch it on replay here. Sorry, lost control of the ball, then held up Kerr and has hurt him in the process.
So Jock McEwen over the ball, so Charlie Devereaux for Adelaide City. Just waiting for some movement up front. There's an option of going short. Devereaux pumps it inside the box there, looking for ball call. Good touch to Kerr. Adelaide City with the ball, looking dangerous, but they've lost the ball. Goes to Welsh. Welsh with the ball, the captain goes short. Trying to get to it.
Mavro
Lombardis. Stewart ends up with it, but well done. Good work there by Adelaide City through Captain Halliday. Good to see him playing after a couple of weeks out. He's got the ball, switches play, right side of the park. Looking for Irabona, can't quite keep it in. It'll be a throw into the Adelaide Comets.
3 minutes gone on the Green Play Australia time clock. Green Play Australia scoreboard 0-0. From the throw in now, Comets with Nagel on the far side. Has to backtrack. Dittmar, he played very well last week. Giannakopoulos finds Lobasso right in front of the coach Barney Smith. And he's won a throw-in, deflection. Oh, sorry.
So it goes out. Giannakopoulos.
Galaxy teammates. Burkalla, sorry, Lacornia, not Ditmar.
Lacornia, yeah. As it goes in, Adelaide Comets, Yates was there. Goes all the way back to Lacornia. But you drove past the Lacornia site, it's not there anymore. It's
a major development going on there.
Yeah, it's all
hotel. It looks fantastic what they're going to do.
Soil. As it goes Lacornia, left side to Yates. Both sides just feeling each other out, Tony, at the moment.
Yeah, it's been a nervous start by both sides, but so there's possession at the moment, just trying to get as much possession as possible.
Anianto now for the Comets. They are into attack. Stead back to Anianto. One way then the other. Lobasso gives them a run down the line. Keeps it in. Linesman gets in the way a little bit. And Acuin applying enough pressure that concedes a throw in. So throw into the Comets. They're into attack. Lobasso with a throw in. Hesitating, wanting some movement. Oof, maybe slipped out his fingers. Does get into the box. Has been cleared though by the City defence, only as far as Giannakopoulos. This Martin pitch looking magnificent, if I may say. Welsh, the target again, gets felled. It's headed on by Maverick Lombardos. Beric in the box. Costa doing the defending. He's overrun it. And so did Nagel in the end. Thought he won a corner, but referee says no. Nagel's still protesting. Let's see if the replay's any more conclusive. There's Beric. There's the touch. She almost a handball by Costa. Nagel, Costa. Yeah, Halliday. I thought maybe a corner, but not to be.
So, kick taken. Halliday goes right-hand side. It's had a great year. Lachlan Barr gets it inside their attacking area. Trying to find Kazumovic as it goes into attack. Kuka was there. He's got class. Kuka with a shot. Semi-blocked. And it ends up in the arms of Julian Torres. So a good chance for Adelaide City.
Good chance. Nicholas Booker there, the orchestrator. The good pressing, good defensive work by the Comets. It's a very even start. Welsh gets ahead on it. Kewen now. He's harassed by Beric. And Beric concedes a throw-in. Been Adelaide City throw-in. Almost 6 minutes gone in the first half of the RAA's NPLSA Grand Final night. All thanks to Boral. Still 0-0. This one is hard to separate. Although Comets had the wood on them throughout the season proper. And in fact, if you go back over the last 24 meetings, Comets have won 13 times for 2 draws and 9 losses.
Kasumovic was trying to control it there, but it's end up with Adelaide City. Bresson working hard, left side of the park. Over the sideline it goes. There will be a throw-in to Adelaide City.
Very hard to separate them, Tony. They both scored 40 goals in the season proper. One conceded 25 and the other 20. That's how close they are.
Yeah, of course. But the grand finals are a lot different ball game. But as I said, both teams at this stage just trying to settle down because a lot of the passes are going astray at the moment.
So Kewen with a ball. Did well. Goes inboard. Devereaux. This is a promising move. Not a good ball though. Cut out there by Scotty Nagel. Left side of the park, goes down the line, looking for Mavro Lombardis. In the way, Lachlan Barr sends it deep into attack on that right side. Lacornu gets to it. Still it's Comets with the ball. He's worked hard, Scotty Nagel. Goes to his captain in Welsh. Inboard they go. Mavro Lombardis can't quite control it. Over the sideline it goes. Throw into Adelaide Comets.
Tony, have you seen the opening minutes?
Oh, look, I think it's fairly even, Paul, at the moment. I think Comets, if anything, just look a little bit more dangerous.
Yeah, I agree. They've had better possession as well. Maybe they want to make a statement. Lacornu now, inboard to Giannakopoulos. Giannakopoulos finds Lobasso next in line. Lobasso tries to evade. That's twice he's been caught out by Kirker, and twice he's conceded the foul. He's got to be careful. Now that foul count. So watch this on replay, Robbie. He's tried to take on Kirker and lost on both occasions. He's still hurt. Here it comes on replay. Kaboof. He's beaten me, so I've got to bring him down. And the foul.
Getting a bit of treatment a couple of times.
Foul count, Jaden.
Kerr.
I reckon that foul count there we go. Adelaide City haven't conceded a foul. Comets 2, and both by Labasso, both on Kerr. Those stats thanks to Green Play Australia. And thanks to Jaden Betterman. Got the A-team in. Betterman on stats and graphics. Bombardieri, producer. Back to the game.
Devereaux goes into attack. Deep in the way, though.
Tony Lascala as a boundary rider. Young Pete, roaming cameraman. And, of course, young Dylan Despotakis up there up top with the experienced Robert Chapman.
So Devereaux looking for Kirk. He's got it. Back to Devereaux it goes. Adelaide City looking for an opening. They go backwards to the captain, Matty Halliday. At Lachlan Barr to the right. Decides to go to Joey Costa. Turns, pirouettes. Kirk. Left side of the park. They're moving well. Adelaide City gets the cut back in the way of the fence. And he goes to Enianto. Halliday reads it well, the captain. Good player to have back into the lineup as it goes to Lachlan Barr. Gets it into attack. No one there. Devereaux. Comets trying to find something. Also, Adelaide City trying to find an opening. Ends up with Anianto. Inboard, he goes to his captain.
Oh, beautiful.
Welsh did well. Goes to Nagel. Left side of the park. Playing a lot down that end. Goes to Mavro Lombardas. Can he keep it in? Does so. That's gone over the sideline.
Itaborna's saying it went out before, but the assistant doesn't agree with him, and the referee, the man in the middle, is the most important one to please. Hence, it's going to be a Comets throw-in deep in their attacking half. Nagel with a throw. Gets it into the box. Welsh lurking. Comes down to Berich. Needs to turn. Here's a chance. Comets dancing through. Yates, he couldn't do anything. Stolen by Kasumovic. Finds Costa. He'll go backwards. Itaborna. Back to Bressan. Bressan taken from behind. Play on, says the referee. Little chip forward. Booker hacks it. Skies it. Come down to Stead. He didn't want to control it. He just wanted to get rid of it. McEwen couldn't control it. Crowd let him know about it. Oh, he's taken down his Anianto.
Yeah.
Maybe a little theatrical, Rob.
Slipped off.
Did he?
Slipped down.
Just watching on replay. Academy for this?
Yeah.
No.
And Paul, both teams are defending very well at the moment. Neither team has had a sniff in the first, 11 minutes of this game to actually take a shot.
So it goes out to Labasso. And over the sideline it goes. It will be a throw into Adelaide City.
Yeah, good point, Tony. I'm just wondering, too, the goals. I know Welshie's got, I think, around 9, 2 from the penalty spot. Who's the Kerr, I think, was the leading goal scorer for City with 9 as well, or something like that, 7.
Check it out.
Where's your Dinny stats? So Kewen now with a throw in for Adelaide City. Can only find Anianto. Anianto and Welsh trying to combine, but it's cleared eventually only as far as Giannakopoulos. Kasumovic now turned over cheaply. Kasumovic is on his own. He knows he has to do it by himself. One way then the other.
Yeah.
Oh, he's beaten him. He's through on goal. Oh, great save by Torresen. Kerr down to Booker. Still not out of trouble. Booker one way then the other. Centers it. Bressan shoots, but straight at the keeper.
Once he
breadbasket.
got there, should have put it away because there was a reflex save by Torresen.
The Sun was
Once
always
he-
going to struggle from that distance. I
No.
don't know if we had the Kasumovic chance, Bomber, but gee, great chance gone begging there, Tony, for Adelaide City.
Yeah, definitely,
soft-
Paul, but
soft.
you have to say Kasumovic, that was a great run by him.
Did
He
well.
found 3 defenders around him, but he did well to get the shot in.
And credit to the defenders for not conceding a penalty or a red card.
So it's, should have been 1-0 to Adelaide City. Did the hard job. The easy job was maybe to put it in the back of the net. Just couldn't quite get that. As it goes to Steady Eddie. Goes to Anianto. Looks for back to Eddie. Steady Eddie.
I don't think his parents would appreciate it. Calling him that.
Stead. It goes to Anianto. Tried a shot there. Inside the box there, but Adelaide City come away with the ball. Fu Kirker.
Kirker up to the halfway line. Kasumovic wants it, has to keep on side. He is on side. It's still Kasumovic, angle against him, shoots. Great save again by Torreson. Man of the match so far, only 13 minutes gone. Maybe an overreaction there.
Yeah, they're certainly going to have to keep an eye on Kasumovic. He's looked very dangerous.
How's Torreson though with a reflex save, Tony?
Definitely, but I don't think that was such a great shot, to be honest, Paul. I think that probably played in the hands of the goalkeeper there.
Oh, he had the near post to cover, Tony. I think you're being a bit harsh on him.
That was a good save. One previous, maybe he could have put it away.
Oh,
That was a good save.
You boys are too hard on the keepers. I think that's great.
Both. First one was a pure reflex save, yes. As it goes out, Comets under fire at the moment here at the Martin Sports Complex. Adelaide City could have been 2. It wasn't for Julian Torreson. There's Lecornu, right hand side.
And I can't remember a shot in anger worrying Woodlands.
No. All the way back it goes to Lobasso.
Jaden, there we go. Shots on target. 3 Adelaide City. Comets yet to register 1. Not a good stat for the Comets. They dominate. The white dominates. It's Adelaide City.
It's only goals that count, Paul.
Oh, true, Tony. True. So Lobasso now for the Adelaide Comets. Commentary side goes down the line asking a lot of Berich. Berich did well to get there. Halliday goes back to his keeper in Woodlands. Woodlands doing a bit of a dance. No good option, so he has to go long. Kirker try to get a head on it. It's come to Welsh for the Comets. Dead. He's got an overlapping run if he can find Nagel. Goes to Nagel now. Nagel looks up. Not too much on offer. Berich moving around, but not to Nagel's satisfaction. So Yates, they backtrack Comets. All the way back to the halfway line. Giannakopoulos. Back to Lecornu. Out to Stead. Stead now. Moving forward. Need some runs. Nagel very wide, using every centimetre of the pitch here at the Martin Sports Complex. The final series thanks to Boral. 2021. Long searching ball by Lecornu. Intercepted by Ida Borna. Mavra Lombardis tips it into the box fortuitously, but it comes to Halliday. Back to Stead. He can shoot from distance. Does! Ooh. Bounces into the chest of Woodlands. Either side might have tested him a bit, but easy in the end for Woodlands.
So Woodland throws it out. Kewen. Left side of the park. Looking for some movement. Does get it from Bresson.
Ooh, too heavy.
Gee, that's heavy.
Oh, that's studs. That's studs. Gee, let's have a look at this on replay. That was studs shown by Bresson.
Referee's
He gets a bit of a shoulder. Let's see if we can pick this up on replay. Now, you tell me, referee Peppercelli, what are your thoughts on this upcoming challenge? Yeah, heavy touch by Bresson. Now, that studs up. That's yellow. Yeah. Minimum.
Yep.
Jaden's down there. I wonder if we could get the fifth official. He's our fifth official. Anyway, just a foul. So Yates will put this into the hot spot. You're looking for the...
Yeah, Itabona's got 8 goals. So the ball's into attack by Comets. Here's a chance, back post. It cuts in. And maybe could have gone from that position, Tony. I'm not sure. But try to cut it back.
I think he did the right thing, Paul. Unlucky there. But that's what Comets can do.
Gee, that was a timely intercept by Barr. Lockie Barr put his boot out there, Tony. Otherwise, Berich, there were a few lurking, ready to tap that into the back of the net.
Anto was there too, Paul. It was very unlucky that he couldn't get his foot to it there. But Comets looking very dangerous the last 2 times they've had an opportunity.
Second shot off target, Adelaide City 1. Corner near post, set away by Barr. Those stats thanks to Green Play Australia. As it comes out to Stead. Stead puts it back into the hot spot, very deep. Gee, Lecornu's up there. Headed away, offside flag is up. Referee calls it. And pressure relief for Adelaide City. Great game for the neutral, end-to-end stuff. Chances at both ends, finally both keepers tested.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Paul. It's been fantastic first 17 minutes of this game. We've had everything. We've had chances on both sides.
So Kirker with a back header. Kasumovic, he's been on fire. He's got a lot of work to do, Lobasso, to keep him quiet.
Surprising that pre-match with Tony and Paul Pesos, 10 new players have come in. There he is on screen, Paul Pesos, I think. 10 new players on screen.
Look, he's done a marvellous job considering where they finished last season. He's certainly done a wonderful job.
They got it to the prelim.
No, but he's had a fair personnel change. Anyway, back to the live.
So the boys into attack, right-hand side of the park. There's a touch there. Inabona!
Gee.
Could have got his 9th goal of the season. He scored 8.
Torres are not happy with his defenders, but I don't think there was too much you could do. He's the busiest man on the park, Julian Torreson.
Big kick into attack. Looking for his captain in Welsh. Adelaide City have got the upper hand at the moment. Inabona, right-hand side. Looking for Joey Costa. Sides go straight to Comets player.
Maverick Lombardis.
That's over the sideline for a throw. A little bit dark on that side, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Goes in. They do clear it. Yates. Mavro Lombardis, is it?
Berich.
Berich goes to...
Still not clear.
Still there. Still trying to get to it. And he might have given away a free kick in the end, but the referee waves play on. And half chance for Anianto.
Absolutely. He's let a bit go too, the referee, as Bark goes down the line. Kasumovic, a good head to Kerr. This is end-to-end stuff. Lacornu comes across to do the tying up for the Comets. Up the line to Lobasso. Controls. Goes inboard. Stead. Maturity beyond his years, this lad. Goes inboard. Maverick Lombardis under pressure. Gets one in the back. And the referee sees it that way. Thought about the advantage. Nothing coming advantage-wise. Here's your foul on screen. Boof, yep.
Pushing it back.
Yeah. Yates for the Comets. Great grand final, this one so far. Great venue, great crowd. Great night, actually, here in Adelaide. 22 degrees, mild. Halliday up the line for Adelaide City. Yates in the way. Does the old pirouette, as Robbie would say. Under pressure, goes back. Giannakopoulos. Torreson, and let's rebuild. Let's start the rebuild. I reckon we're up to about 3 grand, Tony, looking around the ground here.
But it's a great crowd, great atmosphere behind me, Paul. And both goalkeepers at this stage, best players on the park, Paul.
Stead goes in, right-hand side of the park. Lobasso keeps it in.
Out.
No, he didn't.
Gee, should have.
Should have worked harder. He thought he had it in,
I
though.
agree with you, Rob. He's complaining to the linesman or the assistant referee, but you can't blame him for not keeping it in. There's only one person you can blame, Jaden. Not Jaden, our Jaden, of course, but Jaden Lobasso. Our Jaden's doing great work down there with Bomber. Well done, lads.
So in towards the centre of the ground, Kasumovic with Lacornu. Welsh loses out, though. Goes in. Is that Bresson? No, it was Devereaux. Goes to Costa. Costa with the ball. This is Bresson. Gets it in. Chip. No one there, though. Only the keeper.
Not sure who he was looking for there, Rob.
The overlapping run into the box. The ball was good, but the wavelength, they weren't on the same wavelength. Of course, Chappie up top there with Dylan Despotakis. Not with no disrespect, Robbie. Is this the A-team? I think it is.
Goes out. It's always the A-team with me in it. Inabona. It goes back to Woodlands. Goes short. Halliday, Captain Halliday. Finds Kerr. Had a stint with Modbury, if you remember. Went to Croydon.
Good body work.
Played instead with the ball. Oh, wasn't a steady ball, that one. But it's cut out by Adelaide City. Devereaux.
Good ball.
Kasumovic. I can see why Kasumovic, Tony. Has been, I heard he's been signed by one of the A-League teams.
It's Coach Barney Smith on screen.
Yeah, look, he certainly looks exciting. The thing with Adelaide City at the moment, Kasumovic is being isolated a little bit when the ball goes forward. I'd just like to see the midfield with Bucco and Costa maybe support him a little bit more.
So Giannakopoulos now. Oh, he wanted to see it over the line, but now he's it's a goal kick. He's lucky that Kasumovic did get the last touch.
Bucco hasn't touched the ball much, really. He's normally dominant, but he's playing up front. We've got Bresson in the midfield, Devereaux and Costa. So Bucco playing on that virtually right-hand side up front. So Torreson will take this goal kick. Over the halfway line it goes, looking for Captain Welsh. Stead was there, but in the way, Bresson was there as well for Adelaide City. Winning the ball, Joey Costa. Irabona, right-hand side. Loves to attack, goes short to Costa. Bresson working hard, back to Bresson, it goes. Adelaide City with a chance. He fires it at goal.
Yep.
And way over the crossbar it goes for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit off balance then when he hit that, Rob.
Yeah, maybe bouncing a bit, Tony, just watching on replay. I think he was well balanced, but just maybe bouncing a little bit too high. But the pitch playing perfect at the moment. Best I've seen Martin look. As Torres in now for the Comets. 24 minutes have flown by in this first half in the RAA's NPLSA Grand Final. All thanks to Boral. Kerr, good feet, gets filled again. He's probably the most foul player too as well tonight, and it's been Labasso, the usual suspect. Let's watch this on replay. That's about the third by Labasso on Kerr. And fouls in total will be mounting up a little bit as well.
Barnett Smith on his
Haunches.
Yeah, he's up.
Fouls conceded, 3 Comets, Adelaide City 2, thanks to Green Play Australia.
So Devereaux sends it in to attack in the way they. Captain Welsh, can Berich win it? But well done there, Irabona.
Flag up.
Kerr. And it's an offside call.
I'm amazed, Tony, how fit Welshie is, how much ground he covers up and down the park.
He's an incredible player, Paul, and that's why he's won so many medals.
And a great athlete. Ball on the far side of the ground. Nagel going for a bit of a gallop. Finds Berich. Berich, gee, trying to find Anianto. Too close to Woodlands. And easy for Woodlands in the end.
So Lachlan Barr, right side of the park it goes. That's grandstand side. This guy, I've been impressed with Bresson. Works hard, goes to Costa. Bresson looking for a short pass to Devereaux. He got it wide to Acuin. Acuin left side of the park, gets a nice looking ball. Good shape on it. Cleared though.
And Lacuna had to deal with it too.
In the end.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he realised that he had more time than that, Paul. I think he expected Costa to be right on him, and it's going to be a throw in now to Adelaide City.
Take no chances, Lacuna did well. I don't know about the talking. So now throw in. Irabona far side for Adelaide City into attack. Low and hard. Booker leaves it. Kerr dancing in there. Yates goes back. Mavro Lombardis goes long. Berich didn't know where it was. Halliday did. Finds Costa. He lays it off to no one in particular, but Kerr makes it look good. Goes back to Irabona. Adelaide City in possession. Bressan goes wide. Kerr, he switched sides. Goes back to Irabona under pressure. Goes all the way back to Barr. Barr goes long. Kerr running onto it. Nagel under pressure now, has to deal with it. Goes for the safety of the line, and that's a throw-in.
So throw on the far side, Adelaide City. Almost approaching the 27th minute mark here at the Martin Sports Complex. It's 0-0 thanks to Green Play Australia. Today's match proudly brought to you by Boral. So it'll be a long throw. I think it's Irabona. Gets it in, Lacuna in the way. Ends up with Mavro Lombardis. Trying to find Berich in the way, Halliday. They go in. See, if that was a good ball, he would have been on. He would have been offside either, because he was behind this sort of line. So right side, Lachlan Barr. Devereaux goes in. Booker. Acuin.
Good ball.
Good shape again. Up went Irabona.
Yeah, he got his head on it.
And sneaks up, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he
From
does.
that fullback position. I wonder why he's got 8 goals so far this season.
There's your celery squad on screen.
And guys, yeah, Adelaide City just putting a few passes together. They look calm.
They're coming more into the game. Comets had a good opening spell. Adelaide City They've had the better of the latest spell. This game going ups and downs, roller coaster riding. There's Yates now in the middle of the park, under pressure, good turn. Comets now, Anianto. Anianto's got Labusso if he wants him wide. Geez, he had to be good to find him in between two. McEwen. Short to Devro, who chips the ball forward, asking a bit of Kasumovic, but he's going to get there, I think, or Giannakopoulos will see it over the line for a goal kick. But the balls are good, it's end-to-end stuff. They're both going for it. Early minute nerves, I reckon, have gone, Tony, and now it's the game's up for grabs.
So it's been a great first, 28 minutes of this game, Paul. Both teams have had their chances. We haven't seen a goal yet.
So ball with Comets, they switch play. Too high for Mavro Lombardis. Be a throw in to Idabona for Adelaide City.
Not forgetting you can watch this game on 3 platforms tonight. NPL TV, you can go to Facebook Live and watch it, and also YouTube. Game on 3 platforms tonight.
So Adelaide City trying to
errant
clear it.
Elbow by Booker.
Booker, that's all right.
It's a dental.
There's Halliday. She luckily ends up with Kirk. Akurin makes a run. He's got it left side of the park. Gets the low cross, not a good one. Cut out by Giannakopoulos. Went to Yates. Stead. Left side to Mavro Lombardis, looking promising. Goes one way. Good interception there by Idabona. Went to Lachlan Barr. So Adelaide City trying to
Good
well
turn.
done. Great play, Idabona. Costa. They do switch it to Akuin. He's been busy. Goes into attack. Lecornu in the way though. Stead to Welsh. To Mavro Lombardis. Back it goes to Scotty Nagel.
Scotty Nagel centres it to Lecornu. Giannakopoulos next in the line. Tommy G looking up. Goes backwards to You'll Love It and Lecornu. It's like old days, Tony. Crowd behind the goals, banging the drums.
Oh, look, it's been sensational with this crowd.
All we need is West Adelaide back in the league, Tony. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and get an official
crowd
attendance if we can at half-time.
Actually, I saw West Adelaide's new coach, Jimmy Sekenis, in here tonight watching the game. Oh, good move by Tommy G.
Champion player he was.
For the Comets. Finds Stead now. Ball through the middle of the park. He wants to go on a run. Through ball, asking a lot of Welsh. Idabona will tidy up back to his keeper. Berich applying some pressure. So the release was quick. Not effective, but Idabona now should tidy up for Adelaide City. Far side of the ground, still 0-0 on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Green Play Australia time clock, just over 31 minutes gone in this first half of the RAA's NPLSA Grand Final. And it's all thanks to Boral.
Yeah, Lachlan Stead certainly, he's got a cool head on his shoulder, Tony.
He looks a great player. Rob, I'm not sure, but was he with Adelaide United at some stage?
I don't think so.
As we pick this up.
As that goes in, Kasumovic again. One inside. He knows how to dribble past play. He's still working hard.
Oh,
they do clear it in the end.
Credit to Tommy G's young Robbie. He had to keep a cool head to thwart that forward forte.
And the Anto Lobasso.
And guys, that's what I was saying. He's isolated. He probably would have needed a little bit of help there. Had someone come with him, he might have been able to do a little bit more with that.
Maybe Paul Pezos thinks he can skin Giannakopoulos.
Perhaps.
But so far, Tommy G's held his own. The young fella, there he is on screen with the ball for the Adelaide Comets. Haven't won a grand final in their club history. They won a lot of premierships, 2 of late, but have failed at the big dance.
Right side of the park it goes. Ninko Berich needs to find a bit of form. Although he got the winner last week, he missed a sitter against Sturt Lions. Made amends with that opportunist goal, didn't he?
Have you seen this performance compared to Campbelltown's grand final performance last year, Rob? They look more settled, I'd say,
they do
this year.
Yeah, they were outplayed last year. They look settled, although Adelaide City could have got a couple. The bustle, but Comets are holding their own at the moment. Goes to the line. That's gone over the line.
You predicted penalties, Tony.
Yeah.
You could be right.
But Paul, I might say that this ground probably suits Comets a lot better than the major stadium that they've played at the last couple of years. I just think this ground it just suits them better.
I think the whole of the final series has been draws, hasn't it? Just about.
Just about.
Giannakopoulos goes to Yates. Yates. Labasso, no one there. Tries to make amends.
Good
And
pressure.
that's gone over the silo. It's come off the Comets player. It'll be a throw into Adelaide City, left side of the park.
So Adelaide City from their defensive half. They've had the best of the goal scoring opportunities so far tonight, but in fairness, Torresen, BOG at the moment. And this time it's going to be a Comets throw-in. So good pressure by Anianto on Kerr. It's made him concede the throw-in. So Lobasso now with a throw-in for the Adelaide Comets. Goes into the box. Welsh the target. Halliday got high. Booker was there defending. Kerr should clear it. In fact, it's a Kewen, clears it up the line. Kasumovic the target. Felt he got one in the back. Kerr sees it over the line for a City throw-in.
So Kewen for Adelaide City. Bezos just demanding his players to move around. There's a Kewen again.
Good steal, that could have been a foul. Bressan moving now, he's got Booker or Kasumovic. Still Bressan, and Stead comes, and he's in the box, had to be careful there. Bressan takes it to the line, but Stead, cool, calm and collected.
So it goes in, left side to Welsh. Welsh goes short to Scotty Nagel. Promising move for Comets. Over the halfway line it goes. Oh, that's a bad pass. Well read though by Itabana. Gets it in, trying to find Kasumovic. Can he get to it? He does. Turns, looks for support. He's got put down.
By Nagel.
And it'll be a free kick to Adelaide City.
Let's have a look at this on replay. Lucky just outside the box. Nagel comes across. Referee probably got in our way of vision. May have gone down rather easy. Nagel, could have been his protest.
This could be in the Nicholas Booker area, Tony.
Well, it certainly is, Rob, and I agree with you, Paul, on that tackle.
Be good to see some coach reaction here, boys, down at the sideline. Barney Smith, Paul Pezos, both on their feet.
Nicholas Booker can score from here. It's probably a little bit to the right, too far to the right for him to be in a perfect position, but don't put it past him.
Well, Kurt's fancying his...
I think it's more of a left-footer's shot, Rob.
Yep, so Kerr might be doing it. He's over the ball. Book goes towards the left. Touches it, Kerr with a shot. Shot by Kasumovic. Oh,
Had to be
tell you
saved.
what.
Had to be saved.
Wow.
Yeah, had to be saved by Torresen.
Watch this on replay. He took a wicked deflection. Well worked free kick. And the two lads on screen, but watch this. The wall did its job, but fortuitous leader Kasumovic took a deflection off Yates and had Torresen scrambling there. And
It's almost in slow motion, wasn't it, Paul?
it
that
was.
ball?
Wicked deflection. Left foot in swinging now. Adelaide City with a corner kick. Gee, it's deep, it's long. Back post! Good touch by Torresen. In the midst of that, there was a foul. And it will go the way of Torresen. Watch this on replay, was impeded. But he's still got a mitt to it. In credit to him, that was high. Hard to juggle that.
He's on fire, isn't he?
He is, and Booker with the impediment. So the fouls.
I think we saw in the State League
3
2
shots
grand
on
final.
target, Kasumovic.
Yeah.
Beautiful, thank you.
The goalkeeper got man of the match in that game. That was Val's son, Fabio Migliaccio. Congratulations to Adelaide Uni winning the grand final. Congratulations to White City, Damien Murray. Ball goes Giannakopoulos. Good pressure there. Booker not happy. So it'll be a throw in. Giannakopoulos, Welsh, Berich, looking for an opening. Goes to Stead. Stead with the ball. We saw him score a cracker a few weeks ago as it goes in by Nagel. Had the keeper under pressure a little bit. Well done, Woodlands.
Good take. Foot in the air for
And
protection.
he relieves the pressure.
Good take. So Labasso got ahead on it, only to the advantage of Kerr. What's he saying, Tony? Is it something about your parking?
I think so.
So Halliday now to Barr. Barr for Adelaide City. Goes for a stroll up to the halfway line. Then chips the ball forward, looking for the danger man, but cut out by Nagel. Nagel again up the line. Berich has come deep to get some possession. Short. Mavrolambardos now. Import to Welsh. Welsh. Through ball for Labasso. Couple of black and blue shirts in the box, but gee whiz. Well done by Kewen. Plays it up the line. Yates under duress. Booker, good pressure, good steal. Being held, Booker. Short, Devro. Goes wide. Itabona now. Costa short if he wants him. Ignored. Import to Kasumovic. Well, Akornu, no fuss defending. To the line it goes. So 40 minutes gone on the Green Play Australia time clock. Still no goals here at the Martin Sports Complex. It's on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. And those stats thanks to Green Play Australia, of course.
It goes in. Adelaide City pushing it around. Booker was there. Player goes down. Another free kick.
Now we're talking Nicholas Bucco area.
Stead really protesting there. Did Joey Costa milk this? Let's have a look on replay.
I think it was there.
Yeah, 50-50. Stead not happy. But if you give the referee a decision to make, he's going to make it, isn't he? Although he's let a bit go. There you go. Freeze conceded. 5 conceded by the Comets, 3 by Adelaide City. Those stats thanks to Green Play Australia.
So Booker over the ball. Also, is that Kirker again?
It is.
He's going to go for it again, I reckon.
I think Nicholas Bucco would take this one, Rob.
Booker or Kirker. So Booker goes for it. It's hit the wall. The wall does its job and sends it over the sideline on the far side.
Can you claim a handball in that situation where it's pelted in at 100 mile an hour, even if it hit a hand? Surely it's ball to hand, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, difficult one. But I don't think Nicholas was claiming a handball.
Oh, what was he claiming?
He was claiming the
wall moved.
No, he was claiming the throw in. Just saying that it came off the wall.
But Hassan now lays it off. Itabona. Hassan, fancy, but Berich in the way for Comets. Plays it up the line, but no one there for the Comets. So Barr, she just hacked it into the player. Sees the throw in.
He's hurt Irabona there. He hit him on the back of the foot.
Came through at some pace. This final series, all thanks to Boral. We're in Adelaide, South Australia. It's the RAA's NPLSA grand final night, Friday night football here in the city of Churches. It's Torreson who's kept his team in the game, that's for sure. As Labasso now goes up the line, finds Anianto. Anianto under pressure. He's got 2 around him, has to go back. Giannakopoulos, whoa, he's hit this one. Might get the camera, boys, might get us. And misses everyone in the end, thank goodness. Crowd just giving it to some of the players. You've got to have nerves of steel, I reckon, or be deaf as a player to hear some of the stuff that comes from the boundary line.
Seen a crowd like this back in the old days.
That's what I'm saying. It's like going back in time.
Handsome reserve, 80 reserve back in those days. As it goes with a throw and a Kewen.
The old Ampol Cup at High Marsh Stadium.
Kasumovic. Well, this is local football.
Well, so was the Ampol Cup.
The Ampol Cup.
High Marsh, wasn't it?
The stadium used to be full, Paul.
Yep. The throw-in taken. Adelaide City try to turn. Good turn by Costa. Ends up with Bresson. Preston's got the goal there. There's a couple of fancy tricks. Still got the ball. Decides over back to Itabona. That's too close to the keeper. Easy taken here by Torresden. So Torresden.
Both coaches very vocal down here.
Certainly the busy of the two keepers with a couple of great saves. Up in the air it goes. Welsh trying to get a touch to it. Mavro Lombardos is there. Scotty Nagel working hard. Gets to the line, cuts it back quite well.
Yeah, lurking Anianto.
But Woodlands again, reading it quite well.
Remember at half-time we got the life inductees for the FSA coming up. That presentation at half-time. You were involved in that last year, Rob.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So that's coming
to be
up.
on it, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of great, I think,
some great names, yeah.
Costanzo's in there.
Is he?
Yep.
So the clearance now approaching half-time. Stead couldn't keep it in, concedes the throw-in. Ball on the far side of the ground, Adelaide City with the throw-in.
Daniela De Bartolo still playing. She's been on it. It'll be great to see her at half-time.
It's coming up at half-time with a throw-in now. It'll be the last action for the first half. I don't know if there's too much extra time in this first half. Do you remember too many injuries, Rob?
Yeah,
in a corner
twice.
True. Cleared. Berich now, but he's got no one in front of him. Has to go wide. Welsh looking for an overlapping run. Comes from Anianto.
There'll be 2 minutes of time on, I reckon.
Anianto met by Costa. Costa now in the middle of the ground for Adelaide City. He needs support. Itabona just shoved off the ball by Nagel. Nagel wins the foul. Being held. It's the first one that's gone against Kirk.
1 minute.
That's right. There we go on replay. We're sport to have the fourth official with a electronic scoreboard. Tell us how much added time. There you go on screen as well. We're sport to have Jaden Betterman looking after our graphics and statistics tonight. Grand final, we'll have to pull in the 18. So the long ball by Lacornia now. This could be the last action of the first half. Labasso try to get ahead on it. Halliday clears it. Yates leaves it. Lacornia again now. Looks up. Goes wide to Stead. To Labasso, back to Stead. Can they steal one maybe before half-time? Probably not now with Buko. Still one down the other end. Adelaide City, overlapping run. Itabona, beautiful run. Still time. Itabona needs to get this in the box. Holding it up. Kerr the runner. Kerr gets it. He's tripped over by Nagel.
Ooh, free kick.
Well, I don't know about that, Tony. What a silly foul to give away right in the dying moments of the first half.
Yeah, very dangerous position here.
Was it accidental? Because why would you do that? He was going to the
it was
corner
accidental, but it was still a foul.
Luca Pukitis on the Facebook page watching from Melbourne on our Freedom Day. Get Orchard on the field for the boys. The young man is an absolute weapon.
Comets have conceded 6 fouls this half. Adelaide City 4. Those stats thanks to Green Play Australia.
And Darren Jackson says, let's go Comets. So you can comment on the Facebook page if you want as the free kick is taken. Deep. Cut out though. Should be half-time. It is. Half-time here at the Martin Sports Complex.
Wow, what a first half.
Yeah, great first half. Great goalkeeping by Julian Torres and denying Kazimovic twice. So, LA City.
Good luck, Tony, having a chat to anyone coming off. They'd be pretty pumped.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try and get Barney if he'll have a word with me, Paul.
Come to him, mate, because he's going to want to get into that change room pretty quick. As you can see on screen, the players coming in, referees. No impact, which is good. The less the referees have to do with the game, the better, in my view. Barney's not agreeing with me. I don't think he's doing some referee coaching there. But Tony, good luck with this one, mate.
Yeah, I know. I might get pushed away here.
Go for it, mate.
Barney, it's been a great first half. Pretty even. Both teams have had their chances.
Yeah, look, exciting half. A little disappointed with us. You know, we made a few mistakes that's given them opportunities, you know, out of our ball control. couple of poor passes or you've been caught in possession, and they're a good transition team. So, well, best in the league, I think, at transition. So we asked for trouble a couple of times there, but other than that, we kept the ball well. We had a couple of good chances early on. We need to pepper their goal a bit more, so boys need to come out and respond in the second half.
Good luck, Paddy.
Gee, well done, Tony. Courageous stuff. That's the Sicilian blood coming out in you, mate. If he was going to walk away, you're going to chase him with a knife, maybe.
I was going to chase him, Paul, but he's a great coach, he's a great man, and it's been a fantastic first half, Paul. Really, no goals, but we can't complain about this game at all. It's been exciting, end-to-end stuff. We've had chances from both teams to score, but as Barney said, probably the better team in the first half of the team that's had the better chances, Adelaide City.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got the life inductees coming up, so we'll take a short break. It's half time here at the Martin Sports Complex. Adelaide City 0, Adelaide Comets 0.
I like this one.
Oh, nice. Have you thought about insurance?
I'm just doing an online quote now.
New car? Get RAA Comprehensive Car Insurance. RAA.
Keep on moving on.
Welcome back to the Martin Sports Complex, where it is 0-0 in the RAA's NPLSA Grand Final. Final series thanks to Boral. And Tony, feel free to commentate in there with us. We've got the list. Hopefully we're going to see it on the screen as well of the inductees as they are presented. And like we did with you, Rob.
Yeah.
We had Benny Dale come up and let us know who's who. Between the three of us, hopefully we'll have all bases covered.
Yeah, it's a great honour.
And Tony, you might have to play security to get Joe Jenko out the way of our camera. Doesn't he know camera etiquette? Jeez. Tony, I think he's turned his mic off. Doesn't want to know. Doesn't want to listen. It's just you and me, Rob.
That's fine.
So
it's great how the Federation do honour a lot of the past players. There's some players also getting inducted and they're still playing as well. So it's great to see. Due to the COVID and all that, last season.
I can't remember, was there a crowd? There was a crowd at High Marsh, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was a good crowd, about 3 or 4, I think.
If I remember rightly, yeah. So Sam Ciccarello, Richie Alagich is our first recipient, Rob, of the life.
Yeah, Richie Alagich certainly was a great player. Played for Adelaide United. His son is playing for Adelaide United, Ethan.
West Adelaide Hellas as well, from
West Adelaide Hellas. Certainly deserves that inductee.
Yeah, this next guy's a classic, isn't he? Big Port Adelaide supporter. Corey Artani, looking very well dressed. Very well dressed.
Assistant coach at Campbelltown. There's news about Campbelltown, Tony.
Is that true?
No, Ian Fife for next season. He won't be coaching.
That's what I heard too.
Not sure who's going to take over though.
Well, Corey, they just
Maybe
went
Corey.
off. Now, life inductees, next man up, Mark Brazzali. Gee, what is this, the best dressed out there?
They champions, aren't they? Corey Artoni played with the Blue Eagles.
Have a look at these
Brazzali
guys.
played for West Adelaide, I think Adelaide City as well.
He did
play for both National League
each way
clubs.
bets, yeah.
Certainly, and our champion coach as well.
Gee,
Coach Croydon Kings to a grand final win, if you remember, Tony.
Georgia, he's not with us.
No,
Georgia Campagnale.
She's a player in the Women's League. Still playing as well.
And look at this bloke here. We all know him, Ange Costanzo.
His son's gone overseas, Dominic Costanzo.
Oh, did
he? Yep. In Italy.
Really?
Some club, not sure which one. I'll have a chat with Ange after.
Ange Costanzo hiding behind the screen. That's dangerous.
Wasn't he a champion player, wasn't he? Adelaide City.
Great inductees. This is Ricardo da Silva. What?
This
is like the best dressed of Adelaide. It's like a fashion parade. Is it in
I don't know why
he
played with West Adelaide last season.
This is like men's. This is like the modelling.
He won the Sergio medal.
Is this the My Fashion
A couple of years
Awards?
ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
It's not Donny Diezzo. Have a look at Donny as well.
No one could get past this bloke playing for the Blue Eagles.
The size of him.
No one. He was a wall, wasn't it? Oh, Tony's not there.
It looks like the Twin Towers. Now Daniela Di Bartolo.
Yeah, plays with Adelaide City.
She related to the Di Bartolo.
Yes, 100%. Niece.
The lads there.
Yep.
80 in the crew.
80. That's her uncle.
They're all very well dressed participants. The life inductees for 2021. Now this is, I'd say, is that Peter Duke?
Peter Duke.
Because Moya Dodd is an apology.
I think he's involved with some clubs, but I'm not 100% sure. But certainly deserves his award.
Reminds me of Jimbo.
Yeah.
Billy Karapetis next up.
Did he play with the Raiders? Very good player. Hard nut. And certainly deserves his inductee.
Bradley Hassel is a no-show, but he's a no-show. He's an apology
wasn't
as
he
well.
a champion for Adelaide City?
Yeah.
They had a champion side in those days.
Kokkinopoulos.
Kokkinopoulos, yep. He played with West Adelaide.
These are life inductees 2021 for the Football SA. The young lady is Rochelle Kuhar. Rochelle there on screen.
Still playing as well. Certainly, the women's game certainly
exploded,
there,
hasn't it?
isn't
Yeah.
There's a big grand final happening on Saturday.
Ebony Kiriakou up next. Ebony receiving her.
She played with West Adelaide, so.
Now, Rob, I've got to say, they look very young to be life inductees.
Oh, well, the women have been around, though.
And so some of the men. What's the cry? Oh, there's not a...
West Adelaide versus Salisbury.
Now, this gentleman here, Ian Luca.
Saturday.
Ian Luca is assisted by his son, Alex. Ian Luca there, inducted, life inductee for Football SA.
Yep.
And that's Alex's son there, helping him out on the wheels of steel.
Raz DiCarlo and Sam Ciccarello there, just...
Ian Luca there just getting a photo with the dignitaries. Raz and Sam. Sam giving the peace sign. Sam Ciccarello. Georgia McCree. Georgia.
Yeah, she's still playing as well. I think that's... I played with her father, Pat McCree, back in the old days for Eastern United.
Georgia
that's
on the screen.
That's his daughter, I'm pretty sure. Played for West Adelaide.
And this next gentleman needs no introduction. He's had a medal named after him, Sergio Melter.
You think he would have been inducted 10 years ago?
Well, they named the medal after him.
Yeah, he's certainly another champion for Adelaide City. They had some great players.
It looks like he's just come out of a TV series
back
in
those
Italy.
days.
Have a look
He's
at
never
him.
aged.
Have a look how
He's probably older than us.
He looks fantastic.
He looks great. He'll probably still play. Wasn't he a fit player too?
Now, John Miller is the next inductee, but David Miller attending with son Angus John Miller. Angus.
David Miller played with Blue Eagles. That's his son.
So David Miller
Angus.
attending with his son Angus John Miller. Angus John Miller, grandson, accepting the award on behalf of John Miller.
So John Miller was a referee.
Tall fella. Is this fella play?
Yeah. His dad was a great goalkeeper. Played for Blue Eagles. Might have played for a few clubs.
Big boy, look at that.
That's on behalf of his grandson. Of his granddad, sorry.
Is Tony with us yet? No. Tony's just...
Well, who's this? Is he coaching?
Is
he going back to coaching?
Joe Mullen. And
is he coaching Campbelltown?
Just for the record, Damien Murray and Scott Morrison absentees tonight. But Joey Mullen, there he is on screen.
Champion player, champion coach, champion at everything he does, I reckon.
So just a nice guy, genuine nice guy, mate, no matter what role he holds. Eric Nieto. Eric's next up. Eric Nieto, Rob?
Not 100% sure on Nieto, but certainly I'm pretty sure he deserves this as inductee.
You're pretty sure he deserves it?
Yes.
I'll guarantee you he deserves it, otherwise he wouldn't be getting it.
That's true.
Well done, Eric. Christina Papagiorgio, next up.
She's still playing it too, if I remember.
Club?
West Adelaide. Yeah. Pretty sure. We've got a big grand final, as I said before, on Saturday, up against Salisbury Inter.
Lino Satin. You know Lino, sure.
You know, Blue Eagles, another champion. Right-sided fullback. Nothing went past this bloke.
Be very familiar with this ground, would he not?
Oh, yeah. It's his home ground.
Frankie Tiboldi.
Might have played some games at 80 Reserve. Frankie Tiboldi.
West Adelaide Hellas. I remember him at West Adelaide.
Assistant coach at Sturt Lions.
Sure is. Oh, and speaking of West Adelaide, although Jimmy's gone a bit early. Frankie Tiboldi there on
screen. Had a
screen.
good season with the boys, the Sturt Lion boys, so well done Dr. Baldy, he was a great player too.
Did his wedding, mate. That was one of the wildest weddings I've ever done. I'll never forget
Jimmy
that night.
Sakinas.
Jimmy Sakinas, the new West Adelaide Hellas coach.
Certainly deserves.
NSL experience there. He's got to bring West Adelaide back into the glory days. He's got to, Rob. We need that team in this league.
Lead them back in.
Adam Van Dommel, could he be taking the reins at
just a
Campbelltown?
coach at Metro? Maybe. Great player. Adam Van Dommel. Played with Metro, played with the Raiders, played with a few clubs.
And finally, Chris White, the last inductee. Looks a little bit like Rhett Biglands from the Eagles. Chris White there, the last of the inductees for 2021 for Football SA.
Well done, Chris White.
Chris White with Sam Ciccarello there and Raz DiCarlo. And there are your 2021 life inductees here on the RAA's NPLSA Grand Final night. It's all thanks to Boral. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it'll be the second half of the big Grand Final where Adelaide United and Comets. Comets have never won a Grand Final. Adelaide United, their last was 13 years ago.
Adelaide City.
Adelaide City. How come I put United? That was Freudian slip of me. Yeah.
I like you.
No, I don't. That's a bad mistake. Take a short break and come back with the second half. It's Adelaide City 0, Comets 0.
Every game, an insurance claim, every investment protected and repairer selected, every rescue and every brand new, every trip and travel tip, every tradie connected and every unexpected. Every day, everything we do helps our members at home, on the road and on holidays too.
Keep on moving on.
Time.
Maintain pressure, take our chances, but be smart as well.
Good luck, Nick.
Well done, Tony. I don't know whether we orchestrated that too well, but
we've got to be quick because they don't want to do it, Paul. Well, I think we caught the end of that.
With all the two ways, with all the communication devices we've got. Where did you go at half-time, mate?
Oh, my microphone was off.
We noticed that. Was
no,
that
no,
deliberate?
I didn't have it switched off. You must have had it down.
No. Look at him trying to blame us. Turn around. Don't try and run from us, Tony. You can run, but you can't hide.
I can't hide.
We got young Pete on you tonight, mate.
And he's doing a great job too.
How did you see that first half, Tony? For the neutral, I reckon it was fantastic.
Look, it's one of the better grand finals that I've seen. I know we haven't had any goals, but really, as a crowd perspective, you couldn't complain about that first half. We've had action on both sides. We've had chances on both sides. I think both coaches would be fairly happy, although we heard Barney Smith. He just wants a little bit more up front. Certainly Paul Pezos would be happy with the way his charges have gone. They probably should be at least one goal up, but this second half promises, well, let's hope it's as good as the first, but I'm sure there's got to be goals.
Yeah, the way Barney spoke there at half-time, certainly we're probably lucky. Comets not to concede a goal.
I think young Torres in there in line for maybe man of the match. Compared to us, anyone's young. So we're just about in readiness for the second half of the RAA's NPLSA Grand Final. It's all thanks to Boral. Adelaide City will be kicking to right of screen, the black and white. Comets to left of screen.
So Daniel Jetner,
the black and blue,
is one of the commentators of Vapex FC from YouTube.
What's that?
Who's Vapex FC?
What was the question, sorry?
Is one of the commentators of Vapex FC from YouTube. It really does sound like him. Anyhow, that's Daniel Jetner. Richard Lou, I'm only watching for a multi.
For a multi.
I like that.
Go, son. Hope you win.
Well done,
Shout
mate.
us a beer if you win. Hit a Bonner now for Adelaide City. Finds Joey Costa. Goes in ball. Bressan almost pushed over the line. Costa did well to keep it in. Yates concedes the throw in. So we picked up where we left off in that first half.
Adelaide City kicking towards the right-hand side of the screen you're watching.
Federation's got to be happy with this crowd, Rob.
Yeah,
surely.
lower put rush right in. And obviously Comets towards the left of the screen as a throw-in's taken. Goes to Kakur, finding Costa was there. He's a chance for Adelaide City. But again, Torreson comes out and gets the ball. Taylor, I presume no changes?
Not that I can see. That's what I was looking for, Rob. I can't see that there's been any changes at this stage of the game.
So Comets into attack they go. Easily cut out there by Lachlan Barr. Don't be surprised he polls well in the Sergio Melter medal. He's had a great season.
Tony, is it the fact that this ground's close to the city that we've got such a good crowd?
Oh, look, I just think it's a
More atmosphere.
More atmosphere, but it is in a good spot, and you're right. It is fairly central, but
it's intimate, isn't it?
It is intimate. I'm glad that it is played here. We can't complain about the ground. It's in perfect condition for this grand final.
So it's only Anto on the far side. Lobasso chips the ball forward, but cheap turnover. Devereaux says, thank you very much, but concedes the throw-in. So it's been a great season. Adelaide City were pipped at the post for top position. Are they going to turn the tables tonight on the Comets?
Last kick of the day too.
Just about. So Nagel now up the line for the Adelaide Comets, looking for Berridge. Keeper hesitated, but gets there in the end, and Woodlands takes.
It slid out then.
He just had that moment of hesitation, and Berridge licked his lips, but he got there in time.
So Adelaide City pushing it around. Captain Halliday with it. Goes back to his keeper in Woodlands. So Lachlan Barr with it. Right-hand side of the park. Ships it into attack. She's letting it bounce to Laconia, but did well in the end. Goes short. They do clear it to Scotty Nagel.
Good ball.
Mavro Lombardas squaring the ball to Stead. Stead with it. Stead, right side, that's a good run. Lobasso
too heavy.
Tucks it there. Welsh tries to header it back. And a good bit of play by the Comets. Good to see them into this game there, Tony.
Yeah, just watching on replay. Sorry, Tony, we'll get
That's
to you
all right.
shortly, but I thought it was a bit too heavy, but it was very well weighted by Lobasso. Welsh lurking at that back post, and gee, was it a bond. He didn't know too much about it, but it hit his noggin and went out for a corner.
Yeah, he's spot on. I mean, I thought it was a great ball, but maybe Welsh could have done better with that, but great opportunity, and that's just the way Barney would have wanted them to start this second half.
So corner kick. It'll be Yates, I think, taking it.
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
It'll be a right-footed in-swinger. Look out for Welsh. Headed out there by Lachlan Barr. Only as far as Nagel. Stead. Up in the air it goes. Keep it.
Hesitated.
No. Hesitated.
Offside
Lachlan
flag
Barr does get rid of it.
Is it offside, Tony? The assistant hasn't got the flag up.
Referee's got it.
No, referee had
called it.
And he was just waiting for the touch on the ball.
Sure.
So Adelaide City pushing it around at the moment. So Comets have started the second half pretty good. Lachlan Barr, worm burner. Goes in. There's a chance for Booker.
Shoot.
Booker can shoot from there. Does try it. And he's won it. I thought he's won himself a corner.
That was that bad. He's acknowledging it too, Nicky. Watch this on replay. Just skewed off the side of the boot. He's the one that wanted a lot of water on this pitch. I think he might be regretting that now. And that's just gone into the crowd, as you can see with that shot. And now it's a goal attempt gone begging for Adelaide City. First one of the half, I think. Thanks to Green Play Australia. Great crowd behind the goals, as you can see.
Celery squad.
Celery squad. Got to find out why they call themselves a celery squad. Don't tell me they're healthy. So nice little back heel there for our son. Doubt it. Gee, sliding challenge there, but it comes to Nagel. Nagel's got to be careful, keeps his feet. Nagel goes for it. Gee, optimistic, but Welsh now from the deflection goes wide. Mavrol Lombardis. He's got an overlapping run of Nagel, uses him. Nagel did well to keep possession. Well. Back in board to Mavrol Lombardis, shoots straight at the keeper. And an easy save in the end for Woodlands.
He's played really well, Scotty Nagel.
Yes, opened up the second half beautifully.
Gee, they're a lot different than last week, Tony, I've got to say. I was disappointed in Comets last week, and so would have Barney, but tonight they look switched on.
They do.
They go into attack. Kuzumovic, Kerker, Lobasso. So a tough tussle against Kerker.
I think both coaches would be fairly happy with the way their teams have played in this game so far.
And there they are on screen. Paul Pezos barking at his charges. Barney waving at his charges, just getting some advice. It's a nice shot, the two coaches. Very respected in the industry here in South Australia. From the throw-in comes eventually to feet. Yates, optimistic for Welsh. Halliday sees it over the line for a throw-in. Great crowd even on that side. This is at least 3 here tonight. There are your subs on screen. Led by Weens, who you thought wasn't going to play last week, Rob. So Woodlands, short to Bar, back to Woodlands. Woodlands now looking up. Will go long. Good little touch by Kerr. Nagel has to be precise. Costa read it too. And got to Torreson in the end.
So Torreson got a big kick on him, but straight to Lachlan Barr. Kerr been busy. Well done, Lobasso. He's got the ball.
Have you got his family behind you, Tony?
Must have.
He throws it backwards. Goes to Yates. So Yates. It's a bit of pressure on Lecoigne there to chase it. Gets it in. He put himself under pressure, then...
just a bit off balance there because of getting to that ball.
Had to get rid of it, yeah. Over the sideline it goes. It will be a throw-in, Irabona. Still 0-0 here at the Martin Sports Complex. 52.5 minutes played. That's on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. And 0-0. Today's game proudly brought to you by Boral.
Actually a good challenge, good tussle between the two, Giannakopoulos and Kusumovic. Free kick picked up by the referee, quickly taken by the Comets. Anianto has the ball. He turns, goes back to Giannakopoulos. Short to Lobasso. Lobasso looks up. She goes long. Don't know who was looking for it. Bonner gets there. Interesting little touch. Ooh. And Woodlands calls it out and takes it in the end. I suppose you could say good defending in the end.
So kick there straight to Giannakopoulos, but working hard. Kusumovic.
Good ball.
Goes out trying to find Booker. Booker chases it. Tries to get to it. Turns. Does well. Uses his body well. Gets it out to Kusumovic. He looks for a player. No one there, though.
Yeah, Kerr, he thought the overlapping run there, Tony, but Kerr just put the handbrake on and maybe should have gone.
Yeah, I think Kusumovic did the right thing there. I just don't think Kerr read that.
Exactly. Ditto.
So it'll be a goal kick. Woodlands. No, it's Torreson, actually. So Julian Torreson takes this goal kick over the halfway line. Stead. Very short. Mavrol Lombardis to Nagel.
It's late.
It's a foul after disposal. Oh.
Joey Costa just going on with a little bit.
Can't do that, can you?
Let's have a look at the replay if it picked up the afters. Here's your foul.
I don't think it picked up the afters.
Let's have a look. Yeah, no. This camera angle might. 6 fouls conceded each team, thanks to Green Play Australia. So Comets with a free kick. Yates to put this into the tip of the hot spot. That's the way it goes. Woodlands comes and takes it like any good full forward would in an AFL situation.
This is soccer, mate.
I know that. You're the one that always refers to your beloved Port Power.
Goes in. Irabona. Goes backwards. Bar. Woodlands. He's going to break the deadlock here. Martin Sports Complex. Robbed there by Anianto. Barrett has been very quiet, hasn't he? Probably not getting the service. Goes out to Bukor. Left side of Kuzumovic. Adelaide City with the ball. With a
Great challenge.
Good tackle there by Giannakopoulos. Ends up with Bresson. Costa. Joey Costa. Goes to Irabona. Low pass. Cut out there by Giannakopoulos.
It's good movement by City in the box there. Bresson very creative. I like the look of him.
The quality of this game has been tremendous.
Absolutely. Ball into the box. Costa a little heavy for him. Kerr lays it off for Costa. He couldn't control it. Comes to Welsh, but he hasn't got too many teammates in front of him. Berich now on the halfway line. That's how deep he's had to come to get some ball. He does the pirouette, wins the throw in just to buy it a bit of time, I reckon. So Nagel in front of the coach's boxes. His commentary side to take the throw in, goes down the line. Mavrolambados under pressure. Good turn, but too heavy on the touch. But they comes off Mavrolambados' back, so it'll be an Adelaide City throw-in. Just as fast-paced this second half as it was in the first, Tony. 11, almost 12 minutes gone in this second half on the Greenplay Australia time clock. Still no goals to report, but this game is at a very fast pace.
Yeah, it certainly is, and neither team giving an inch at the moment. Both teams have opened this second half in exceptional trends, so we're just missing a goal.
Well, good, not too happy with the throw there. Anyhow, it'll be a free kick to Adelaide Comets. Ryan Yates got a couple of tall timbers up front. Lecornu's gone up there. Giannakopoulos is up there too. As it's cleared here by Adelaide City. Only as far as Lobasso. Right side, Giannakopoulos is there. Goes all the way back, Stead. Yates. Looking for Welsh. Can he keep it in? Don't think so. He did keep it in. Cut it back, but Irabona comes away with it. Goes to Costa. Nagel's there. And that's over the sideline for a throw-in to the Comets.
Gee whiz. Can't take your eye off the game for a moment. Comets now with a throw-in. Commentary side, down the line it goes. Welsh, the target didn't get to him. Berich comes across to lend assistance. Could have given away the free, does so. So that'll be a free kick to Adelaide City. Just watching on replay, Ninko Berich coming across. Bit hip and shoulder just to let him know I'm still in the game, even though Rob reckons I haven't done much. That's what you said earlier, isn't it?
Yep.
So Halliday for Adelaide City now comes away.
He'll probably get the winner.
Probably will. It's a bit like Edba. As now Halliday down the middle, but poor turnover. Yates to Anianto to Welsh. Good turn, Welsh. Now here's a chance. Welsh goes wide. That's not a bad ball. The thought was good. Does get to Berich eventually. Not on his hammer was Ewan, but Berich did well to evade all comers. Anianto doesn't know where to go. Goes wide. Stead needs to put it in the box. Stead gets it into the box. Comes to... Was that Mavrolambados?
Yeah, it was too hard.
But the control wasn't there and Costa clears.
Kuku with the ball, goes short. Devereaux looking for the dangerous Kuzumovic. That's the run.
I don't know about that.
Good refereeing.
What don't you know, Tony? You were closer than us.
I think there was a little bit of a push there.
50-50?
Maybe 60-40.
Okay. Take that.
So it goes to Scotty Nagel. Game started to opening up. There's a good ball to Kuzumovic. I thought it was 50-50. And I thought it was good refereeing by Daniel Goodwin.
What if these boys worked today? Obviously being part-time players. How many of them worked and how many got the day off? I'd say all of them got the day off. So Lecornu with Kuzumovic. He's normally been policed by Giannakopoulos, but out of position. Kuzumovic gives away the foul. He's protesting. As we see on replay, Bit of a nudge in the back at the death there, and Laconia will take the free kick. Free kicks conceded. Fouls conceded, Adelaide City 8, Comets 7. So Adelaide City have overtaken Comets in that ledger, because before Comets had conceded quite a few fouls, but Adelaide City have overtaken them. Those stats thanks to Green Play Australia.
So the kick there over the halfway line it goes. McEwen on that left side of the park. Captain Welsh goes down, no free kick.
What about that one, Tony? 70-30?
No, definitely a foul.
Clipped the heels of Welshie, as you saw on the replay. So free kick to the Comets. It's still 0-0. Adelaide City 0, Comets 0. 15 and a half gone in this second half. The Green Play Australia time clock. So Yates to get this into the hot spot. Needs to go very deep. Does just that. Welsh lurking, heads it back inboard. Devereaux to Kasumovic. Had to be precise. He's got Book on this side if he can get to it. He does find Booker. Booker needs to centre it though. Angle against him. Nicholas Booker near the byline. Holds it up. Joey Costa there if he needs him. Goes further back to Bono, who skies it into the box. Puts Torreson under pressure. Ooh. Not dealt with by the Comets defence. Now it is. Welsh should clear the danger. Steadies the ship. Finds Yates, and out come the Comets.
So Yates with a ball that goes back inboard. He finds Anianto. Stead. Well read by
He waited on it.
He waited on it. Here I go, Adelaide City, right side. Too hard. Too hard for Booker. He's not happy. What an interception there.
Barney's not happy as well. Paul Pezos just saying what he probably should have done, which probably is along the lines of what Nicholas Booker was saying. Rush of blood to Itabona there.
You know what, Paul? Neither team has pulled the trigger from a distance. They haven't tested the goalkeeper. I mean, Itabona could have had a shot from there. You know, there's been chances where they could have had a shot from a distance to just put the goalkeeper under some type of pressure.
Maybe they don't want to be selfish in a grand final. As Joey Costa now. She takes Nagel down. Here's your first card of the night. Joey Costa, Adelaide City. And he kicks him just to make sure of it. He's got to be careful there, Joey. Even the fourth official, Yatesy, asking the question, didn't you see the kick after disposal? Well, let's have a look and see if our cameras picked it up. That's what the Comets boys are asking. Here's your foul, but just watch now. If it goes that long, oh, it didn't. Right when it needed to, it didn't. Just see if this camera, no, gee. He's lucky there's no video evidence, but that would have been...
So first yellow card of the game goes to Joey Costa. Could have got one earlier too.
It's got to be careful.
It's got to be careful, yep. Free kick taken. Yates. Torreson. Giannakopoulos on that right side of the park. Going into attack. The go-to man in Welsh. Goes down, gets the free kick.
Gee, those fouls are mounting up by Adelaide City now. What does this mean? Let's have a look at the foul count if we can, Jaden. We'll see the replay first up. There's another foul. 10-7 conceded by Adelaide City v Comets. Is that more pressure coming from the Comets, Tony?
Yeah, I think it is, Paul, and the pressure's definitely building. I can feel a goal coming, Paul. Not sure which end, but I can feel one coming.
Gee, don't go out on a limb, whatever you do, Tony.
Just trying to pick up the play. Is that...
That's Anianto.
Anianto, yes.
He'll take this free kick. Welsh is there. Goes deep into attack. Back post. No one there, but only the keeper, though. Woodlands very tight in his area. Goes Andrew Kirko had a chance maybe to run onto it. It's gone over the sideline. It'll be a throw into Adelaide City. Throws it out. Almost got to the player there. Kasumovic cleared. McEwen. And he gets himself a free kick.
It was a handball.
Yeah, it was accidental, but I suppose it was there. Oh, yeah. I don't know how deliberate that was.
So Adelaide City, they switch it towards Lachlan Barr, who's been supreme at the back. Looking for support. Gets it from Abuko. Itabona with an overlap. Cuts it back. Berich has got it. There's one way. He's got to get it down the line. Does so. To Welsh. He has been busy, hasn't he? Scotty Nagel. He's got his keeper, Torresen to Giannakopoulos. Right side. Would you make any changes, Tony? Or would,
no, not at the moment. I think both teams are playing well at the moment.
We've played 65.
65, maybe another 5 minutes or so. You might think about it.
Devereux goes back to Bar. Adelaide City in their defensive half. Halliday goes to the far side of Kewen. Kewen up the line. Kasumovic, good control. Needs someone running off him. Comes commentary side to Ida Bonner. Good control of Bonner. Gee, good skill, Mavra Lombardos. Good 50-50 with Stead. And Nagel goes for the safety of the line.
Comet supporters in the grandstand.
Paul Pesos on screen. Directing traffic. Be good to mic him up one day, but don't know how far we'd get with that, actually.
Might get off there.
Yeah. Ball in the middle of the park now, sliding by Yates to Lobasso. Anianto now. Comets in the middle of the park. It's a through ball for Berich, who's onside, but just gave up the chase pretty quickly. Wanted a better ball, says Ninko.
I like Karatz's game last week, Tony, when he came on. He certainly added a bit of bite, so that could be one change.
Yes,
that could happen.
Good point. Yeah, but who did he take off, Rob? There's no passengers tonight. Kasumovic bustling his way through, getting held by Yates. Bounces the referee. Costa wants it central, and a foul given. Advantage was played. Even Paul Pesos asking the question, how's that pulling going, ref? Fourth official, he says yes, we've given it.
I think it's corner though.
Is it? No, well, maybe we haven't given it then, Paul. I thought they gave it. And that's probably what Paul Pesos was asking the question. Where's the free for the pulling of the shirt? Nicholas Borko now with a right foot in swinger. Adelaide City with a corner kick, still 0-0.
Lachlan Barr's up there.
Who can break the deadlock?
Also Halliday.
Oh, that's a low worm burner. Left. Shot! In the end by Devereux. Cleared in the end by Mavro Lombardos. And another good chance gone begging for Adelaide City.
So over the sideline it goes. Idabona will take this throw in. He leaves it for Kewen. Jock Kewen. Left side of the park. Grandstand side. Goes in board. De Bresson got a nice touch. Left side of the park. Kazumbovic and Giannakopoulos.
He's played very well, Giannakopoulos.
Both have. Kazumbovic is at his time.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. Maybe a change up front for Comets. Karatzis or Weens might be made.
I don't know about Weens. He hasn't played all year.
Karatzis, yes, definitely.
Karatzis, yes.
Yates from the throw in. Lobasso tries to clear it, charge down. Yates gets another bite at the cherry. They're struggling getting it out. They finally get it out, but there's no black and blue shirts there. Idaborna says thank you very much. Brassan under pressure, turns it over. Barney reckons it's not. Let's have a look at this on replay.
I think it was there, by what I could see.
Just a little bit late on our cameras on that one. Can't adjudicate Idaborna now for Adelaide City. Brassan tries a through ball, turns it over to Yates. Oh, he's gone in fairly hard on Yates. Play on, says the referee. Now to Devereux, chips it into the box and evades all players, and that should go out for a goal kick.
So goal kick. Comets, 68, almost 69 minutes played. Still 0-0 here at the Martin Sports Complex. Thanks to Green Play Australia.
Ginny.
And Torresen will take it.
Adelaide City certainly putting a lot of pressure on, but as I said before, I'd like to see a shot, even from outside the box, just to try and test the goalkeeper.
So Torresen. Who can break the deadlock? Goes out right side of the park. Kewen was there. Berich trying to get to it. He's got it actually. Goes to Anianto, back to Berich. Trying to get something going, but that's come off Anianto. It'll be a throw in to Adelaide City on that far side. O'Kewen will take this throw in. Big grand final tonight, Adelaide City Comets. So a couple of great chances in the first half, not many chances since.
Another foul conceded by Adelaide City. Let's watch this on replay. I think it was Book or the culprit from behind. Yeah, nudging the back on Yates. It was there, as Tony would say. 60-40, 50-50.
They got Orchard to come on. He's a striker. Ayobi.
Gee, 9 fouls.
Remember him in the cup, the FFA Cup. He played well that night.
12 fouls conceded Adelaide City, 9 Comets. Those stats thanks to Green Play Australia.
So a couple of strikers, Luke Chiwuba.
So Yates now gets the ball into the box. Welsh heads it down to no one in particular. Booker clears in the end, only as far as Giannakopoulos.
Looks like Corbo's going to come on.
Finds Lecornu. Welsh again, the Lone Ranger at the moment. Nagel, back to Welsh. Down the line, Mavrolambados. Iraborna wearing him like a glove. Mavrolambados inboard. Plays it to Yates. Maybe thought about it. Finds Aniant on the left. He can if he wants to. He doesn't. Goes wide and not a good ball. Are they getting tired, Tony?
It's a shot change, Tony. Hang on, mate.
Yep.
Corbo.
That's an interesting one because
you take a striker for.
Wow.
What's going on here?
Kasumovic.
I thought Kasumovic was
match
playing
winner.
well. That's a shock. But
they
he knows what he's doing.
Chikwuba up front.
So Corbo's come on and what, is that a double change, Rob?
No. Chikwuba's gone from fullback up front.
Chikwuba's not on. What are you talking about?
Sorry, not Chikwuba. Iraborna. Iraborna's gone from the back line.
I must admit, I'm surprised because Kasumovic still had plenty of running in his legs.
Yeah. Anyway,
he's looking dangerous.
That's why we're up here. They're down there. Kirku goes for the fly. Everyone missed it. Costa down the feed. Bressan back to Costa. Body check by Welsh. And
if Iraborna scores the winner.
Well, if anybody scores the winner, it'd be a great move.
Yeah, true.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing. So we're watching the replay. There's your foul on the body check. Back to the live play. Shots to the chest.
Just heard the
2,600. Wow, close to 3. Very good crowd. Very good crowd. That was the shot on goal, Tony. Very lame effort.
It probably was, yeah.
So from the high ball, but Hassan now. Buko, Iraborna. He's a danger man up front.
I reckon.
Iraborna and Lecornu. Well done to Lecornu. He gets a nudge in the back for his troubles. And that's a foul against Adelaide City. And they're racking him up. Just watching on replay. Was there. There's your nudge in the back. Let's watch the little kick afterwards in the guts. What was that all about? Did anyone see that? Or only me on the replay?
Only you.
Didn't see it.
Oh, that's... You weren't watching the replay, right?
I see nothing.
Yeah, Colonel Clink. Get your job in politics, Tony, with that attitude.
So the first change was made in the 72nd minute mark, Tony, so we were pretty close.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm surprised because I thought it might have been Comets to make it, Rob.
And now they go into attack. Comets, Devereaux, Bukol, looking for Iraborna! Oh, I thought he was going to shoot then. He was trying to.
He did, but Torresen saved it.
Torresen again.
What do you think he was going to shoot? He did shoot, but Torresen made himself big. Watch this on the replay. Iraborna through on goal, split the defence onside. Big Torresen into the chest.
Yes.
He's the match winner so far for me, Torresen, and he's in goals. So throw into Adelaide City. Corbo. Intercepted. Foul picked up by the referee in a very dangerous position now for the Comets. This is Adelaide City with the foul. Bit of a nudge by Lecornu. Dangerous for the Comets. Adelaide City will be licking their lips with this positioning, Tony. What are we going to have? A left foot in swinger to the penalty spot?
No, right foot out swinger, I think. Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry, I didn't see who was over the ball. Definitely left foot in swinger.
Hang on, here comes Booker, so it might be a right foot out swinger.
I saw Pezos had a chat with him and something about stepping on it.
Or they lay it off to Devro, maybe, like before.
Something about stepping on it. The ball's taken, goes to, he did step on it.
So who was attacking it at the far post? No one.
It was a shot.
Pezos wanted.
I reckon that was a good floater into the box. What you saw on replay, Rob, that's what Pezos wanted. That's what Pezos got, but no one was on the end of this. Well worked. Kurt to the back post. Maybe just a bit too heavy or too deep.
Matty Halliday was there.
Bar was there as well. No one went for it.
So, who is going to break this deadlock? Torresen has been supreme in goals.
Still 15 minutes of normal time, so plenty of time.
Someone saying bring Ayobi on. Dom Trimboli. I tend to agree. Ayobi is very dangerous.
It's getting to the stage. Sorry, Rod. It's getting to the stage of the game. One goal might be enough.
So LaCornu for the Comets finds Nagel. Nagel going for a run. Costa coming through with a shoulder and wins a free. Well, and Barney not remonstrating, so it must have been okay. Joey Costa going for, what's that, vitamin C? What's that they drink on the side there? Is that a shot of Ouzo? Maybe, I don't know.
Warming him up.
I could do it with one.
Bit of a nudge in the back there by Booker, seen by the referee. Come on, Nicky.
He whinges a lot, doesn't he?
It's on replay, mate.
He's a passionate player, that's all.
Well, I think if you were playing in the Sticks final, Rob, and 5 of them losses, I think you'd be passionate too.
Yeah, true. As it goes, a switch of play, right-hand side of the park, Labuts almost lost out
He was
then.
lucky.
Giannakopoulos sends it up in the air. Welsh with a delicate touch to Barrett. It goes out. Mavro Lombardos on the left. Goes in, squares it up
Should
to
have gone
Barrett.
first time, son.
Should have cracked it from there, but the way come Adelaide City.
This could get ugly. Stead and Costa. And Barney's got the ball, which he shouldn't have. Barney, give him the ball back. You know the drill. I know there's a lot of emotion in all this. Now, what was the upshoot of all that?
Free kick.
I reckon Barrett should have cracked that first time. Free kick to Adelaide City.
I'm with you, Paul.
Yeah, sliding challenge and a body check.
It's a good move by Comets, but the shot just not in.
Barney playing ball boy, maybe. I don't know. So back to the live play. LaCornu got a head on it. Booker comes to feet, only to the advantage of Maro Lombardos. Nagel running through. Anianto. Oh, he's fouled. That's a foul, surely. And Devro lucky not to get a card. Anianto asking the question.
Referee's being very lenient with his cards.
Gee, he was through. Only one card so far to Joey Costa tonight. Fouls conceded 15, Adelaide City Comets 13. Adelaide City, it's been 13 years since they've won a grand final, and that was on the end of a three-peat. Comets yet to taste victory in a grand final.
Looks like Karatza's going to come on, guys.
Mavro Lombardos goes back to Nagel.
He'll probably be the one sacrificed, Mavro Lombardos.
Yeah.
He played all right tonight so far.
Gee, I reckon Barney would be happy that Kasimovic has gone off the score.
I reckon too. Stead trying to get to it. Goes out. Anianto's been quiet tonight. Welsh has been busy. He switches play.
It's the best idea you've had all night.
Goes to Mavro Lombardos. He gets it in. Goes down, gets the free kick. And the change will be happening. So the change will be happening.
Johnny Karatzis to come on. Oh, Stead. Don't say Stead's coming off. Wow.
Interesting.
Lachlan Stead off. Johnny
Still a
Karatzis.
youngster.
Yeah,
Good
but
game.
he was an orchestrator. He's covered a lot of ground, made a lot of plays, set up a lot of plays. It's an interesting one. Who's going to be the playmaker? Yates here, maybe.
I like the way he played Karatzis last week. Let's see if he can get something going. Yates with a free kick. A couple of tall timbers there. Gets it in. Cut out there by...
Borna.
Borna getting there.
The shortest bloke in the box.
Bustle trying to go all the way back. Scott Nagel. Julian Torreson. Almost 80 minutes played. 80 minutes now. As they clear it. Joey Costa. Goes in board. Bradley Corbo looking for support. Goes short to Joey Costa. Goes short again. Devereaux. Got a Kewen on the left side of the park. Goes one way then the other. And Hercules put a player down, so free kick against Adelaide City.
Switching on replay. Huey lost possession and just tried to drag back Mavro Lombardos. So another foul conceded by Adelaide City. Just under 10 minutes of normal time left in the grand final, the RAA's NPLSA grand final. And this final series has been proudly brought to you by Boral. And this is probably the pick of the bunch, but looks like might be going to extra time as well. So Torreson, who's made some crucial saves tonight. Halliday flies. Barrett tried a through ball for Mavro Lombardos. Didn't come off. Kewen slow in the dispatch. Finds Nagel though. Now Karatzis. Karatzis gave him something last week when he came on. One way then the other. Back to Nagel. Nagel all the way back to Lacornu on the halfway line. Giannakopoulos. In board. Yates under pressure has to go back to Lacornu. Chips the ball forward, asking a lot of Karatzis. Being held. Referee says play on and Joey Costa up the line.
Goes down the line there. Irabona, can he get to it? Well done, Lacornu. Go to Yates. Goes back to the keeper. Torreson has to go one. First timer. Over the head of a Kewen. Mavro Lombardos runs onto it. Got past the Kewen. Should be a free kick. It is. A free kick to Adelaide Comets.
Let's have a look at that count, Jaden, if we could. It's 18 to 13 conceded. Adelaide City. Just a bit more under pressure than Comets at the moment. So from the free kick, Yates on the far side of the ground. Grandstand side of the ground. We're a good crowd in attendance tonight in the NPLSA's grand final night. Yates with the ball into the box. It's high, it's deep. Woodland struggling. And just over in the end, goal kick. So do you want to put your money on anyone yet, Tony?
No. Well,
I'd
have my money on the penalties.
Penalties?
He did say penalties.
At the start, he did say that.
Yeah. So Adelaide City clearing it from the back there through Lachlan Barr. In the way, it's Lacornu. Bradley Corbo was there. Comets just seemed to have the upper hand the last few minutes.
I just think that the impetus for Adelaide City's got that change is still baffling me, to be totally honest.
Anyhow, Buckle in border goes to Devereaux. Matt Halliday, the captain, goes in looking for Kerr. That's the one I might have taken off, is Kerr. Instead of Kuzimovic, he goes down again for the 5th time or 6th time.
You're keeping stats on that.
Kerr.
Go on, where's your normal one-liner?
I'm surprised there wasn't a card on that one, Paul, because he kicked him on the back of the shin there.
Well, let's see if we can see that on replay. You're closer to the action than we are.
Yeah, that's why he's demonstrating there.
He's back up straight away again.
Otherwise, the boys think it's an earthquake up top. So Paul Pezos yelling at his charges. A long ball in now for City, too close to Torres. In fact, no one even challenging him. Tony?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be happy with that as a coach, would you?
It wasn't a good ball, though.
So they throw it out. Giannakopoulos only as far as Bradley Corbo. In the back there, Lecornu. It's playing. Push it to each other at the moment, the way it's going. Beric. Karatzis. Got past one. Loves to take on players. Try to go past another one.
3 on him.
I think it's too much. I think he's going to give away a free kick. Well, referee. Plays down at the moment.
Bressan's hurt.
As it goes to Bucco. Chance for Kerr. He's on that left side of the park. Adelaide City. Can they get one? Adelaide City trying to cut it back. Kerr. And it's cleared in the end by Lil Bustle. Just hasn't clicked tonight, Kerr.
No, he hasn't, and the crowd letting him know about it too behind the goals as Labasso lucky to get a second bite of that cherry because he did slip at a crucial point, but they do have a corner, Adelaide City, and Nicholas Booker's gone across to take it.
And players looking
tired,
a bit distressed out there, Paul, at the moment. Mistakes are going to be made.
It's been a game played at good pace tonight. There's no doubt about that. Nicholas Booker now, what can he do with this right foot in swinger? Good height, near post, Torres under pressure, but it's been headed away, in fact. So by Beric. There's the ball now on the halfway line. Matty Halliday for Adelaide City. 41 minutes have gone in this second half on the Green Play Australia time clock. Corbo chips it into the box. Torres sets himself, comes and takes.
Oh.
It's a great take. Crowd acknowledging that.
Throws it out, goes to his captain in Welsh, Anianto.
Not good.
He gets his own ball. Trying to win the hard ball. Players going down. And it goes to Lecornu all the way back to Torreson. Ooh, it's wobbling a little bit. As it goes out, Beric. What can he do? Gets it out right side to Lil Bustle. Beric. Who can score?
Good ball.
Anianto! What was he trying to do?
Well, he was trying to score, but I think he had more time than he realised.
Or was he trying to go to Karatzis?
Let's see if we can see this on replay. Unmarked in the 18-yard box. Look at that. Then again, I suppose he had three players
around.
He might have
gone for
to Karatzis.
Possibly.
He had 3 ready to pounce on him within a hot second, so he probably had to shoot straight away. As Devro now goes up the line. Iraborna giving chase. Giannakopoulos hot on his hammer. Iraborna, good evasion. Centres it. No one there to meet it for City. Here's a chance. Bressan from distance. Took a deflection. That'll be a corner kick. Joey Costa wanted it wide. Didn't come there. Let's see this on replay.
Had to go for it.
Had to go for it. Exactly. And Welsh covering plenty of ground, helping out his defenders. Gee, the tracker on him would be out of control. 4 corners, Adelaide City. Adelaide Comets 2 on the Green Play Australia stat board.
Well, this could be a winner. See Lachlan Barr.
Left foot in swinger, Kerr. All these little drinks are, Rob. Another one's happening. Anyway, back to the live action. Crowd want this game to recommence. Not happy with the stalling tactics. What's going on? Can anyone pick it? Oh, the Torres getting body checked in the 6-yard box. Referee's got his eye on it. Left foot in swinger, near post. Couldn't beat the first defender. He might get a second bite at the cherry here. Kerr, one way then the other. Gets the cross into the box. Who's there to meet it? Costa's coming, but Giannakopoulos got a head on it and sees it to the line.
So over the sideline it goes. On the far side, it's still 0-0. Here at the Martin Sports Complex, we've got about almost a minute plus time on to go.
Rob, what are the stats on all finals we've done? I think they've all gone extra time.
Yeah.
Although we could be talking a bit early. Orchard ready to come on. In fact, are they going to make a change?
Every game that we've done, even the first one, Sturt Lions. So
18 off. Kewen off. Orchard on.
So Kewen, he's an attacker. Orchard, a Kewen of the defender. So more of an attacking side for Adelaide City, Tony?
Yeah, Rob, I'm surprised. I'm not sure that I would make the change at this stage. There's still got a half an hour to go if there's no goal scored in the next minute or so.
So nothing came of the throw-in. So it'll be take 2 for Orchard. Far side of the ground. Great crowd here tonight at the Marden Sports Complex. Orchard. Interesting throw. A backheader. Chance. Lurking back there was Corbo. It actually came off him because that's a goal kick. Watch this on replay. We'll see if just enough pressure in the end.
3 minutes.
There by Karatzis.
Only 3 minutes.
To put Corbo off.
So the ball's with Julian Torreson. The YouTube channel, a lot of people are happy with it. Watching the game, the big grand final here. Adelaide City up against Comets, still 0-0. Can they get a late winner, either team?
You almost don't want this to end as Bressan now. She tried to find Corbo, played it behind him. Nagel says thank you, plays it wide now. Karatzis, can he find someone in the box for the Comets? Late minute drama, Karatzis goes himself near post, but off target. And why not, Rob? I know you might be shaking your head, but I say well done, son. Anything could have happened there. Deflection, you're into extra time, why not? Another change for Adelaide City coming up. Ayubi to come on.
He's a dangerous player.
And Bressan to come off.
So Pezos making a few moves.
He's got a good bench, Paul Pezos.
Yes. Not sure if he's been injured, Yobi. He hasn't played for a few weeks. But good to see him playing back. And Preston goes off. So Adelaide City. Captain Halliday. Can he get this team a goal to win this grand final? Championship. Comets have won the minor premiers, but who is going to win the championship? Booker. Costa, sorry. Ayobi. Still with the ball, goes in ball to Devereaux. Back to Ayobi. That's gone out, I think. Thought it was out. And away go Comets.
Comets in the middle of the park. It's Anianto's got 2 around him. Anianto loses out in numbers 3, in fact, just to make sure. But there's a body check. That's a foul. Advantage played. Chance now for Ida Borna to shoot from distance. And what a save by Torreson again. And a card coming up.
That is the save of the match.
Yellow card to Yatesy, just for the record, fellas.
Julian Torreson, if they lose.
Watch this on replay, boys. This is the play of the night. There's your foul. Great advantage play by the referee. Ida Borna from distance went for it, and it had to be saved by Torreson, who, for me, I don't care, as man of the match.
And Paul, that's the shot that I was talking about.
Yeah, you're right. Too few of those tonight. That's for sure. Crowd going berserk behind the goals.
Could have been the winner.
In fact, I think there's something going on behind the goals that they probably need security at. Anyway, back to the game. That's our focus. Left foot in swing and near post. Headed on. Headed away by Anianto. Only as far as Devereaux couldn't control it. Puts it wide for Costa's asked a lot of him. Costa does well to keep it in. Costa now near the corner flag. One way then the other, and Comets win out in numbers on this occasion. We've played 3.5 minutes of extra time, and that's the full-time whistle here at the Marden Sports Complex. As it's 0-0 again. All finals that we've done, all the Boral final series that we've done have ended in a draw. And, well, I tell you what, for the neutral, Tony, it's been a fantastic experience.
Oh, look, it's one of the better finals that I've seen, Paul, and it's had action, it's had everything. We can't complain. The only thing we haven't seen is goals, but we're going to see them eventually, even if it does have to go to penalties.
Well, we've got 15 minutes either side. We might take a short break, and we'll come back and see how we go for the 2 periods of extra time. Back shortly.
I'm just going to back the trailer in.
Can you bring it as close to the house as you can?
Don't you mean our house?
Oh, yeah. Our house. Our house. I like how that sounds. I don't like how that sounds.
Is this close enough?
Make sure you have RAA Home and Contents Insurance. All claims are handled here NSA. Get a quote today. RAA.
Keep on moving on.
Welcome back to the Martin Sports Complex, and it is 0-0 here. Adelaide City 0, Comets 0. Tony, where do you see the goals coming from? And I think we're all on the same page in regards to the Kasumovic substitution, but Paul Pezos knows what he's doing. I'm not to question that, but he was causing problems for the Comets defence. Oh, I lost him. Talking to myself again, Tony. What's going on over there? Rob's gone, Tony's gone. Well, I hope you're enjoying it through Facebook Live and YouTube Live as well. NPL TV on 3 platforms. We're going across tonight this NPLSA Grand Final. And Tony, I don't know what you do, mate, when we have that break, because that break's only a couple of minutes, but he goes walkabout.
Where?
Tony.
Where's he gone?
I don't know. He just turns his mic off and says, that's it.
Anyhow, why didn't they shoot like that earlier? Tony said that as well, so Richard Liu.
It's on the Facebook
that one.
Live.
Max Chaplin on the upside. YouTube feed is exceptional. And Max Chaplin again, so many fouls.
Bruno
so
DeSoto watching. Hello, Bruno. Richard Liu is there. Max Chaplin. There's a familiar name. Natalie Cadlesso. You know that lady?
Yeah.
Michael Pappas is watching. Dom Trimpoli. Thomas
He
Baker.
wanted Aobi on, so he's on.
Well, take a breath, because Adelaide City, to me, before Kasumovic going off, looked more threatening in the final third. I just feel that he's back with us. Good to have you back, mate.
I'm back.
Oh, gee.
He had a take 5.
Did you have a Tim Tam?
I had to walk around to get warm, Paul. Not like you there up in the warm area there.
No, this is cold up here.
Why does him and Ryan do things like that? What do they think, we're in a box with a heater?
I know.
You probably got a heater at your feet.
You know, it gets colder when you go up higher.
So we have got 2 periods of extra time, 15 minutes each way. If they still can't be separated, we go to penalties. And has every final gone to penalties for us, Rob? Or
Yes. No, one hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Last week. Comets won on extra time.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But the 2 previous, yes, penalty shootout.
So it'll be Adelaide City that'll be kicking to right of screen. There's the post-mortems going on with the Adelaide City coaching staff, asking the 4th official different questions. Paul Pezos, the coach. And out in the middle there, Comets will be kicking to left of screen with the white shorts, black and blue tops. Adelaide City in their black and white stripes going to right of screen. Paul.
What is the score? Just tuning in. It's 0-0, mate.
0-0.
Where have you been, Max Gurr?
Max, good to have you watching. Good to have you on board as we get the first period of extra time underway.
So Devereaux goes to Costa. He's done well tonight. Goes to Corbo. Bradley Corbo. Trying to get there was a foul against Anianto. So it'll be taken here by Lachlan Barr. So 15 minutes each way it'll be. If it's still deadlocked then, it'll be a penalty shootout. What a way to go, huh?
Not a good way to go, but I suppose it's the way it is.
What do you want to do? Toss a coin?
Keep playing
I
until...
think it's fair. We might be here to midnight.
So attempted clearance by Karatzis. Now Welsh finally. Berich. No one in support.
Turn.
Great control and turn. No one in front of him, of his teammates. Now Anianto trying to get there. Watch the offside. Gee, if that got through, it does get through to Anianto. He is onside. Anianto maybe should have gone himself. Brings it back, gets the cut back into the box. Halliday, important interception. And they should clear.
Well done,
Ayubi. Ayubi was up the line from Corbo. Ill-directed. Barr back to his keeper Woodlands, and we start again.
Again, they have those little half chances, don't they? Comets just can't seem to do anything up front. So it goes to Halliday, the captain. Goes in board. Devereaux looks for Ayobi. Captain Welsh. Pirouette out of trouble. Scotty Nagel. LeCornu. Anianto. Karatzis, left side of the park, back in board to Anianto. Scott Nagel. Squares it. Oh, he's let that go, Kirker. Here's a chance for Comets. Welsh. Chesting it down is Berich. Turns. Looks up. Can't get the shot on. Did they go to Welsh? Is that Labassa? Labassa with a cut back. Anianto trying to get to it. Welsh. There's a cheeky shot there, but over the crossbar
Corner,
it
Rob.
goes. How many saves has Woodlands done? I reckon he's done many.
Maybe 2.
Switching on replay, deflection off Halliday. That's the corner.
They haven't had their kicking shoes on tonight, Comets.
Adelaide City, to me, just look a little bit jaded in the midfield since those changes have been made. I don't know. I'm not convinced that they're playing as well as they were.
Anianto with a left foot in swinger for the Comets. It's high, it's deep, it's central, and a good take by Woodlands.
Keeper's
in
done
the
well
end.
when it comes to things like that.
Under pressure.
Yep. It's a good keeper.
Someone's gone, Mavro Lombardos has gone down with cramp. Trainer's called on. So, stalemate here at the Marden Sports Complex, 0-0. See if we can get some goal attempts up on screen, Jaden, if we may, just to see what sort of dominance, if any, either team has had tonight. So, goal attempts or shots on target, Adelaide City 8, Comets 3. You surprised by that, Tony? 8-3 in favour of City.
No,
shots
I'm
on
not.
target.
No. As Rob was saying, that
they can't get it on target.
They can't get it on target. They haven't had many shots. Adelaide City have had the better of the chances, definitely.
Yep. 6 off target for both teams, and it looks like Mavro Lombardos' night is done.
If it wasn't for Torreson, they would be 3-0 down.
That's one thing in those stats. There's no saves, is there?
So number 4.
Well, Torreson has been
like
incredible.
coming on.
Sorry.
Sorry, Tony, about Torres?
I would say he's been incredible tonight. I mean, some of the saves that he's pulled off, especially that last one just before full time there, was an incredible save. He would have only seen that late, but that was in the back of the net.
So Mavro Lombardos coming off. Dimu coming on for the Adelaide Comets. Enforced change for Barney Smith. There he is on screen number 4, Nathan Dimu. So Adelaide City get us back underway. Corbo the target, cut out by Nagel. Comes down to Karatzis, under pressure. Turnover, Iraborna to Buko. Buko, Ayubi goes backwards. Devereaux goes wide to Corbo. Aerial ping pong at the moment. Comes down to feet, Welsh. Anianto. Played well tonight. Him and Labasso have given him something different to last week, that's for sure. Dimu to Labasso. Labasso inboard. Berich coming deep to get some ball. Anianto to Welsh. This is where it falls down, that final third. Yes, we get the wide ball, but where's the finish? Karatzis, what can he do? Takes it to the byline, wants to get on his favoured right, maybe to cross it. Comes inboard on the left. He's in the box. Karatzis centres it. Not a good ball. Labasso, though, couldn't shoot through, or try to shoot through feet. Charged down, but still under pressure as City.
Scotty Nagel with the ball. Comets are putting the pressure on. That was a good move there by Karatzis.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. I reckon Booker was holding him.
The other way.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking on replay, Nicholas Booker instigated that arm holding, and Nagel was just a participant in the crime.
And the other ball is with Adelaide City. As I said, Karatzis doesn't mind taking players on. It made a good half chance there in the way.
Giannakopoulos,
what a difference.
Well.
Iraborna compared to Kazumovic.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it?
Well, Idabona had a chance to get the winner, though. In saying that.
Yeah, true.
The dying seconds of that, the 90 minutes. So free kick, it'll be Adelaide City.
Players going down.
Adam Howard saying, with the form of the Comets keeper, I don't want penalties.
Yeah, good call.
Shane Pearce, great coverage tonight, guys. And as the ball goes with Costa. Adelaide City, can they get one? Booker. Orchard, left side of the park. Kirker. Hasn't fired tonight. Tries to go one way. Then he gets the cross. Chance! Oh!
Could have been the moment
there,
for
could have
Booker
gone
there.
anywhere.
Could have been the moment for City and Nicholas Booker there, the captain. Could have put it... sorry, Halliday's the captain. My apologies to Matty Halliday.
Yep, Booker was captain last week.
So Torreson with the clearance. Very still night here in Adelaide. Good take by Karatzis. Needs support. Karatzis goes himself. Almost bustled off the ball. This will be interesting. Oh, he's given the free back, yeah. No advantage. Karatzis waving his arms. Saying it would have been nice for you to blight a bit earlier, ref. Made me work hard, but he gets a free in the end.
He's added that bite, didn't he, Tony, so far?
Yeah, definitely. And they're looking the more dangerous of the two sides, Rob.
Ditto.
They did that last week, didn't they, Comets, in extra time?
Different opposition tonight, though, Rob.
They go into attack. Too close to the keeper again.
And I wouldn't be testing him, Tony, because he's done nothing wrong, Woodlands, tonight. He's good in the air.
No, definitely.
So, just think the delivery's not up to speed.
Well, he hasn't been tested, that's the thing.
Well, when he has with those high balls, he's taken everyone without any problem.
Any fear as it goes in. Joey Costa. Right side, Idabona. He's nippy, isn't he? Loves to take on players. Squares it up to Costa. He squares it up to Devereaux. Can he measure it up? He goes out to Kirker. Just hasn't had a great night as it goes for a run. Lobasso running down that right-hand side. Looking for support. Stops. Goes backwards to Anianto. Playing more of a defensive midfield in this first period of extra time. As it is short back to Anianto. And that'll go harmlessly to the keeper in Woodlands.
Question is, Jaden, did he stat that as a shot on goal or a goal attempt?
No.
He might have.
Nope, that's it.
How did you hear
Well,
him?
what was it then, Rob?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'd like to know. It wasn't a back pass.
It wasn't a back pass.
Yeah, it was just a pass back to the keeper. Wouldn't call that a shot.
Well, it was unfortunately not a good one. Anyway, Yates for the Comets. Here they come again. It has been Comets ever since that change, maybe, but this is the man that could have maybe won it for Adelaide City. Still can. Idabona now. He wants to go for a bit of a run. Takes on one defender. Now maybe two. Line the enemy. Goes backwards. Ayubi. He centres the ball. Costa lays it off to Devereaux. Down the line. Kirku was sleeping at the wheel. Lucky Dimu had an airy, but gets away with it. And Comets should come out of danger through Lobasso.
It's got three tall players at the back, haven't they?
Yeah.
Comets.
Yeah, I think you're right, Rob. Kirk hasn't quite got his rhythm this tonight.
He's a dangerous player. As the ball goes right-hand side. Looking further right it goes. Is that Damu?
Yep.
Inboard to Yates. Right-hand side, Anianto. Pushing it around the Comets at the moment. We play 10.5 minutes of first period of extra time here at the Martin Sports Complex. Good crowd tonight, 2,600 as they go inboard. Welsh, Scotty Nagel, McConyu goes all the way back and away goes Yates.
Yates now in the middle of the park for the Comets. Goes along the ground to Anianto. Anianto turns. Anianto attacks the goal now. Will he go with it himself? Through ball G, try to find Karatzis. Didn't come off. Orchard doing the defending. Ayubi heads it back to Idabona. Idabona now puts Costa under a little bit of pressure. Costa cool. Ayubi, Iraborna. Back to Woodlands. Woodlands looks up. Finds Corbo.
A bit of panic.
Great precision though.
Well done.
Ayubi now looks up for Adelaide City. Goes the long ball. Looking
Nice
for
ball.
Kerr. Dimu now. Fresh. Oh, he's had another airy, the poor fella.
Best player on the ground at the moment.
Watch out, there's a sniper. He's got
He's
him.
hurt himself.
He has hurt himself, but innocuous.
He'll get back up.
He will get back up, but the referee doing the right thing and checking on him. Maybe going down and staying down in embarrassment more than anything. Oh no, he might be gone by the look of that. There was nothing in that. If we can maybe have a quick look at the replay. Innocuous, I'd say at best.
Didn't get touched. Just
Well,
fell.
that's
He's
right.
all right. You watch him get up.
Holding
He
his
might
calf.
get subbed though. They got Luka Chikawuba.
Well, here's your sub 36 to come on for City.
And boys, I'd like to know what the record crowd is at one of these NPL Grand Finals.
Well, they
In a
used to
local
get
crowd.
10,000, didn't they?
Yeah,
How
look,
much?
I think we did one game, Rob, that they had 10,000.
That was a high march though.
That was at High Marsh, but I'm just saying in general, what the largest crowd for NPL Grand Final before the A-League came in.
Oh, it'd be high.
We've had, I think, going back, we've had a Velo Stadium is fairly full.
Before the A-League, Tony, in the old State League.
Yeah, like
Juventus Hellas days. Oh, they'd be getting tens.
Tens,
and
yeah,
oh,
tens
yeah.
would have been a regular.
If not more, irregular, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So Kerr's night is done.
It was still National League though in those days.
You know, this,
When we had the 10.
no disrespect to Kirker, this might be a blessing.
For Adelaide
I think
City.
so.
For Adelaide City.
Yep.
Yes. So Luka Chikawuba to come on. Kerr taking his time coming off.
He's not happy.
And the Pesmeister just giving him some encouragement there. Well done, son. A few pats on the back.
Talk about him going overseas, Kerr. Certainly a classy player, not had his right boots on tonight. As Torres on, gee, that's a push in the back just about there. Anyhow, goes in. Cleared here by Lecornu. Well read there by Lachlan Barr. Goes into Joey Costa trying to find Iraborna. Looks like he's gone back to his back line. And Chikawuba.
In the last 7 or 8 games between these two teams, Rob, have never ended in 0-0. 3-1, 1-0, 2-1, 2-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-1. 2 minutes to go of this first period of extra time on the Green Play Australia time clock.
It's Luka Chikawuba.
Oh, that could have been a foul. Great steal by Chikawuba. Lobasso tries to go back and get it. Orchard now for Adelaide City goes long. Nicholas Booker, looks like the Lone Ranger up front. And Lecornu goes back to his keeper, Torreson, who for me still, Tony, is man of the match.
I'm with you, Paul.
2 minutes of added time, is that?
Yeah, that's what the fourth official indicated. As Dimu now goes up the line. Horrible ball there, Funny Antor.
Not Kerr's best night, but he didn't stop trying, and I agree
Oh,
with
for
that.
sure, for sure.
Adam Howard, he certainly did try all night.
Berich now for the Comets into attack. It's been 2 minutes of extra time indicated of this first period of extra time. Lecornu puts Nagel under pressure. Iraborna gets there first and Barney takes like a normal goalkeeper, a good goalkeeper would. Former NSL goalkeeper.
I'm
Barney
getting
Smith.
messages on my phone.
Take it easy. Throw in Lecornu for the Comets. Going back to Torreson. It's good clearance. Karatzis an offside flag up against Berich, I
A
would
couple
imagine.
of people saying 13,000 Adelaide Blue Eagles and Modbury, 2001.
Wow.
And 2004, Setakazi, 8,500 people at High Marsh.
Beautiful.
That would have been the Metro game.
Do you have a look at that moon just starting to appear in the background to your
It's
left,
all about
Rob?
promoting the game as well.
Yeah, well, they've
You'll
had
get
no
the
help.
crowd.
They've had no help
Nah,
from the mainstream, the
agreed.
lamestream media, I should call them. So Barr with a long searching ball forward. Booker, Dimu goes up against him and Orchard will take the throw in. You know, the new home of football on Channel 10, I think soccer's still homeless. I couldn't get to see the Adelaide United Olympic game. There's your beautiful moon in the background. So from the throw-in.
It was on 10 play, wasn't it?
Yeah, but if you didn't see it live, no replay of the game in its entirety, only a 7-minute highlight package 24 hours after. If that's the new home of football, we're in big trouble. Orchard from the throw-in now. Dimu again with his head. Gee, here's a chance now for Costa. For Adelaide City, goes wide. Finds Itabona. Nagel jockeying him. Still Itabona. Centers it. It's cleared by Giannakopoulos. Karatzis. Turnover. Here comes City again.
Second period of this first extra time it's been Adelaide City. As it goes in, Lecornu does clear it, but...
no, only the last 2 minutes have been Adelaide City. I reckon Comets had this half.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Didn't sound like what you said.
Last few minutes.
So there's your bench. Barney Smith organising his troops. Scratching the head. Pete's giving us a bit of a headache here. What are you doing, mate? Keep it steady. He's gone on an angle. Oh, bomber. That's it. That's better. Surround sound. Here we go. Now we can get a good shot. He's stable. Let's have a look down at boundary side. That's the Adelaide City huddle. So, second half of...
Who do you favour, Tony, in extra time? Penalty shootout, mate.
Penalty shootout, that's what I favour, Rob.
Yeah, but who do you favour? Which team?
In the penalty shootout, I'd favour Comets.
The Torreson reason?
The Torreson reason. He's been on fire, Rob. And I would not be surprised if it gets to penalties, if he continues to be the man of the match. I mean, he's already the man of the match for me, but he just pulled off some miraculous saves, and he's kept Comets in the game, because if you look on the other side, Woodland's only has had to pull off maybe 2 shots.
Come at his chest, basically.
Yeah, and the others have just been high balls that have been pumped in. So if you look at the game overall, Adelaide City probably should be in front.
Chappie, that full moon's coming out. Looks like it's got a face on it, 2 eyes and a smile. Probably can't tell from that particular shot, but anyway, when that cloud goes, it's beautiful.
2 eyes and a...
Well, have a look just under the cloud. It's got like a smiley face and 2 eyes as it's coming out from the shade. But anyway,
I'll take you home after.
That's if we get home, mate, because there's still the presentation to be made, still the celebrations to happen. So,
and to pack up.
To pack up as well. I think we might as well sleep here. So Comets will get us underway for this second period of extra time. If they still can't be separated, we go to the dreaded penalty shootout. And I don't know whether this game deserves that. Can they win it in this next 15 minutes? Looking at the stats, Adelaide City may have feel aggrieved.
So, kick-off underway. Metro Stars. Comets.
I'll take you home, Rob.
I'm thinking about Sitakazi. But the Comets on the right-hand side of the park, they are kicking on the screen as they go into attack straight away. And obviously Adelaide City kicking towards the left of the screen. You're watching the game live here at the Martin Sports Complex.
That's a foul. 2 experienced campaigners there, Nicholas Booker and Alan Welsh. Bang. It's not funny, really, but they're tied now, these players. They've given their all. Both teams, this game's been played at a frenetic pace. As Halliday finds Barr. Well, Bassel comes to apply the pressure, so Barr with a big high release. Comes down eventually. Oh, Welsh again, just get out of my way. What's Welshie doing? It's 2 in a row. Let's have a look at this on replay. Just get out my way. Bang.
So after tonight, Adelaide City still got the FFA Cup to play. And by all reports, not playing it till December.
19,000
keep training for
the piece.
They're going to still train for another month or so. Anyhow, they want to win this game tonight. As it goes out, Lachlan Barr goes in. The Bonner, but it's cleared here. Ayobi. He's got the ball. Chance for Adelaide City.
Good intercept, Nagel.
He's had a good game tonight.
There was that chaos ball, Tony. We needed to see more of that, how it was flicked on by by Ayubi. Also 36, Chickwooba. It needs more of that chaos ball in the 18-yard box.
Yeah, I agree with you. Especially at this stage of the game. I mean, players are tired.
Nervous.
Anything can happen.
Goes in, Adelaide City. Lachlan Barr's there. Goes out, Costa with a shot. No one there though. Cleared here by Lobasso.
But it took a deflection, Rob, so that's the chance. That's what we haven't seen enough of in the game.
Well, that's probably Costa's first shot that I can remember.
Okay, Lobasso's gone down. And that could be his night. He's holding his hamstring, I say. Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's hamstring, that's not cramp.
So Barnett looks like he'll come on.
Yeah, that's Jaden Lobasso's night done, you would imagine. So another enforced change. Jaden Lobasso to come off, and you're saying, well, there he is on screen.
Manly Barnett, 1 for 1.
Come on, yeah.
He can play in that position.
And Weens, look out. Ooh. Looking to come on as well. So we've got a double change happening.
Come off maybe Berich.
Oof, big call.
Well, coaches would probably be thinking of penalties too at this stage of the game, and they'd want to get on their better penalty takers.
So Lobasso off. And it is a double change. Berich. Who said Berich? You, Robbie.
Yep.
So Andreas Weens on.
Berich and Lobasso off.
So.
Gee, penalty shootout. Would have gone for Berich, but doesn't matter.
So where's the ball? Throw in to Adelaide City. Orchard to take it. They're into attack. Ayubi, good turn. Ayubi now. Why not shoot? And he does! Ow! And had to be fumbled by Torreson, who's done nothing wrong or not. It was swerving.
It was swerving.
Sure, but
it wasn't easy.
He saved the incredible and almost looked like he was going to let that one in.
Awkward. Weens came on last week. Can he be the hero? Captain Welsh, no one there though. The passing's gone astray.
Handball.
Could have been handball. Costa goes to, is that Idabona?
It is.
It is. Idabona with the ball, right hand side. Goes in, too close to,
well done, Timu.
Thought it was too close to the keeper. And he's conceded a corner kick.
Nah, he took no chances, Dimu, there. Yes, Torreson was there, but did he call him out? Obviously not loud enough.
So Lachlan Barr.
Are they still asking you to move your car, Tony?
I think it's yours this time, Paul.
Thank God I came with Bomber tonight, so that's not a chance.
So corner kick on the far side. Can Adelaide City score and win the championship? They go in. So it's a header.
Chickwooba.
It was Chickwooba.
Missed
Just
everything.
skinned off his head, I think, a little bit. And it's cleared. Comets under the pump at the moment. Second period of extra time.
Well, they had the first period of extra time. So is this Adelaide City's extra time? There's Orchard now. Ayubi from the throw-in. Welsh back defending. That tells you something. Ayubi goes short. Booker can be a game changer. Devro chips it into the box. Good defending by Giannakopoulos. Halliday goes wide. Idabona now just put it the chaos ball into the box. And a shot on the turn.
Not
by Ayubi.
That was the chance.
And it's good to see him pull the trigger straight away. Watch this on replay.
That was good. Good
ball. Idabona gets it into the hot spot. Caused a bit of chaos, and Ayubi didn't give him time to think.
Anyway, you're going to score.
100%.
So Torreson will take this goal kick. We played just on, approaching 6 minutes of the second period of extra time. So 9 minutes plus time on to go. If it stays deadlock, penalty shootout. Right hand side. Barr in the way. He's been solid at the back, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's been like that all year. Right hand side, Manly Barnett. For Comets, looking for Weens. Chickwooba's there.
High boot.
I think he went down as well, so referee.
But still, I think they give him, Rob.
They do give him, but that's fine. His head's still there. He's there. Orchard. Trying to sneak a few metres.
Has everyone gone to bed on Facebook, Rob? Does that mean... Oh,
no, it's
sorry.
just got to go.
Okay, sorry.
So Orchard with the throw. Gets it out to Ayubi. Only as far as Lachlan Bar. He goes inside. Devereaux, Adelaide City. Looking dangerous. Chickwooba. Costa. He's going to crack it.
Yeah, why not? I know it wasn't a good shot, but why not? I know that Devereaux's got his arms in the air saying, what are you doing? But I agree, Joey Costa's got to try it from out there.
Players are tired.
Yeah. Concentration's low. If that's on target, shots off target, Joey Costa 2 tonight. Thanks to Green Play Australia and thanks to Jaden Betterman, our statistician graphics
More
man.
than a better man.
Of course, down there with Paul Bombadietti, our producer. He's got 3 cameras to deal with tonight.
Yeah, hard job.
He's doing all right.
Last game for the season for us.
Dylan Despotakis up there with Robert Chappie Chapman and young Pete roaming like a tiger.
Roaming photographer. As it goes in. Adelaide City up in the air it goes.
It's another high foot. So you almost got to take it out, Tony. Almost got a touch. So ball on the far side with Adelaide City with a throw in. 8 minutes of this second period of extra time gone. So there's only 7 or thereabouts of normal to go. Welsh up to Weens. Weens controls. Corbo hot on his hammer and wins the throw in for the Comets. Big presence up front there, Andreas Weens. So from the throw in, Nagel goes long. Might get a second bite of the cherry. No, Weens does opt to keep it in. This could be a corner. And it's come off Halliday.
They've got some tall timbers too. Damu, Giannakopoulos, Lecornu.
Gee, the coaching staff of Adelaide City instructing everyone to get back into the 18-yard box. As you can see on screen, 6 corners Adelaide City for the Comets. Those stats thanks to Green Play Australia. This will be a right foot in swinger. Karatzis. Oh, it's high, it's wide, and it's ugly.
It's not so handsome. Goes out. Lecornu goes all the way back to Yates. Gets it back in. The big header there. Chance. That's Manly Barnett. It's Weeds. Goes down. It's a shot.
Oh,
tell you what,
that was the
Welshie could
moment.
put that one in. And straight to the keeper.
Look at this on replay. There's a chaos ball into the box.
Manly Barnett.
Weens slipped at the crucial, but maybe fortuitously, and then Welsh had maybe too much time in the end, straight into the keeper's breadbasket.
Should have just cracked it.
Well, he sort of
tried
did.
to place it. Anyhow, Chickwooba, Adelaide City in turn. Can they do something? Goes in. No one there though.
Oh, Nagel not taking any chances. He might hurt himself. No, he hasn't.
And it's gone over the
Or maybe he
sidelines
has.
for a throw.
They're all going down with cramp here. There's who's that down on the ground with cramp? Let's have a look. You pick up the player. That looks like Giannakopoulos. Giannakopoulos getting some treatment for cramp. 10 minutes of the second period of extra time gone.
Halliday looks like he's in a bit of trouble too with cramp.
What if we need to change Pete's
He's
battery as well?
Just came back from injury too.
How long have we been going?
He's been tremendous tonight though.
10 o'clock. I'll have to change young Pete's battery.
So
another change looks like coming up for the Comets. Christopoulos to come on. Chris Christopoulos. Who's going to come off? Gee whiz.
The player that's now.
Giannakopoulos, he's been great tonight.
Is anybody going to be standing to take penalties, Paul?
That's a good question.
He's back up anyhow.
He's staying on. Or is he? Barney might have overridden the decision here.
No, he's coming off.
He's coming off. He doesn't want to come off though, Tony. I can tell you that right now. He's saying I'm all right. He's saying I'm all right. Doesn't want to come off. Is it happening? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
So Giannakopoulos wins that little battle, we'll say. So from the throw-in book or back to Orchard, Adelaide City. Can they get a late-minute winner here? Devereaux into the box. Torreson comes, takes on the second. It would have been a foul anyway, you would imagine. And possibly our man of the match, Julian Torres, and his fan club sitting right behind Tony LaScala tonight.
So the big kick here by Torreson. Who is going to win this game? Can they win it in the extra time? Or does it have to be done through a penalty shootout?
Oh.
The dreaded penalty shootout.
Oh, I don't like it.
Has to happen somehow.
It's like pineapple on a pizza, really, isn't it?
That's true. So it goes in. Andreas Wiens. Left side of the park it is. They go into attack. Karatzis trying to get there.
You know, Tony, if there wasn't penalties and there was a normal game for 3 points, is a draw a fair result tonight?
Oh, look, in the scheme of things, yes.
Only the beginning of the Kasumovic, that's all.
Yeah, but
I think
Adelaide City
has
had the better chances, but a draw's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't be a draw, though, tonight. We're on 3 platforms, NPL TV, Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Hope you're enjoying all 3 or any one of the 3. From the throw-in, Weens was the target. Corbo got a head onto it. Adelaide City should come out of it. Ayubi did well on the turn. Gee, a well-balanced play. He had 3 around him. Still got rid of the ball. Costa on the far side. Cut out by Nagel. Crowd appreciate that. But he's conceded.
A lot of Comet supporters on the grandstand side.
There's a lot of supporters here tonight, period.
So what have we got? 2 minutes plus time on to go. Surely a goal here will win the game for either team. They go inboard. Worked hard, go straight to Booker from Welsh. He's doing a dance.
I would have got reasonable odds, wouldn't I, Rob, at the beginning of the game for a draw?
Yeah, I think you would have.
Can you back a penalty shootout?
I don't know. As it goes in.
It's a nudge.
Bit of a nudge there by Lecornu.
Gee, good pressure.
Should have been a free kick, maybe to Karatzis. No, the other way.
No, he's spot on. He's spot on.
Okay, fair enough.
Tony LaScala, our boundary rider tonight, closer to the action than us. And now the change, excuse me, Christopoulos change about to happen. Who's coming off? Is this a penalty move, you reckon, boys?
I think it will be.
It'd have to be at this stage of the game, surely.
Yeah, but what happened that time when the fresh legs came on and...
They missed a couple of youngsters. Who's coming on? Is that Scott Nagel?
Scotty Nagel coming off.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Christopoulos on.
He's worked hard tonight. Up there in the best players. From the beginning, Scotty Nagel had a great night.
Gee, I hate to be a coach in a situation like this because neither team has played bad. And what an empty feeling it'll be.
So the ball's in for Adelaide City. They can win in normal time. Up went Welsh. He's up there in the best players too. Adelaide City. Joey Costa's had a great night too. As it goes in, chance for Booker to get the cut back, a corner kick.
Oh, nerves.
Or the big tall timbers. Lachlan Barr. I don't think Halliday can move. He's not going to go up for a header.
1 minute to be added on after this. This is it. 1 minute to go of second period of extra time. So you reckon there'd be maybe
corner kick.
The team one more chance each at best.
It'll be a right-footed in-swinger. Orchard's there up there. Lachlan Barr, back post! Oh, Barry had a chance!
That was the moment, wasn't it?
Put that one into the back of the net, but he missed it.
Let's have a look on that replay.
Could have, should have.
Gee, just evaded all players there. What happened there? Is that tired legs? Or misread, yeah. A bit late on that one. I'll have to get him a short black down there. Want a coffee, Bomber?
Well, he's falling asleep.
I'll have one.
I'll take you all out for dinner tonight.
Tonight? It'll be tomorrow. You might as well say breakfast.
All the shops are closed. There's one open. Cafe Bonjour will be open. Anyone hearing us down there?
So Torreson, I'll be going straight home to bed, my friend. Torreson with a long clearance. We've played that extra minute of the extra time allocated by the fourth official. Dimu now skies it. Welsh, anywhere will do at the moment. Weens, that whistle's going to go any second. Referee looks at his watch and here it comes. That's it, full time. And we're to the dreaded penalty shootout. Grand final has finished 0-0 between Adelaide City and the Adelaide Comets. And the two coaches right in front of us. That's a nice moment as they congratulate each other, because I tell you what.
Come over this side, Tony.
Yeah, you might as well, mate.
You're missing all of the fun.
Yeah, come over this side and, well, it's all in love. It's an earthquake. Change the camera, Bomber. Yeah, it's, so, well, it's only 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, well, it's only 10 o'clock. Maybe he's got too many scotches down there.
Share them with us, Bomber. So we're going to the penalty shootout.
Hey,
talk to me, Rob.
Even his wife is there, Bomber's wife. Come on, City. She's a City fan.
Carl Maynard, he's watching as well. G'day, Carl. Who's Carl coaching these days? He was involved with the Olympic, wasn't he?
No.
Was he followed with
I think it was
Trimmers.
with the Olympic, yeah.
Oh,
he might have gone with Trimmers, yeah.
So I hope you're enjoying it at home, because I tell you what, just under 3,000 people here tonight have enjoyed every moment of it. And, well, it's 10 o'clock here in Adelaide, and it's going to be another late one.
Is Tony here?
I'm here.
Come on this side.
Come over here, mate.
I'm coming.
Look how slow he's walking. Can we get a shot of this? This has got to be the slowest walk.
Penalty shootout be over by the time he gets in.
Yeah, that's a good point, Rob. Good old Tony, mate. So he's sitting down too much. You would have got DVT,
He got
mate.
me the coldest chair in the house.
Oh, here we go. Where's that violin, Rob? Let's have a look at the Adelaide City huddle. Where's our ground cameraman? Was he changing his battery? There it is. So the team's now.
Okay.
I'll just have a look at the Comets huddle there on the screen. Who's going to step up?
Who's going to step up?
Yeah.
You think Booker, Joey Costa?
It's awful. This is
Idabana.
You know, the only ones happy at this moment would be maybe the goalkeepers.
Welsh will take one.
They can be the instant heroes.
Andreas Wiens. Would you go with Andreas Wiens?
I don't know, Rob.
He's played all year, so this is a bit difficult.
I'm nervous, and I'm not even affiliated with any of these teams.
You're nervous for both teams.
Yeah, I am. It's sad. As our referees on screen, they'll be making the all-important calls. If anyone moves too quickly, moves off the line, keepers can move along the line, but not off the line. So the captains come over for the toss to see who's going to take first.
John Caruzzi reckons 3-1 City in shootout. Everyone's watching. Benny Dale's watching.
Well,
Benny.
this is a lottery, guys, as we all know.
Benny's got a new job at Western somewhere. Old Benny Dale.
Young Benny Dale.
So they're going to my left, Paul.
So right of screen. So our cameraman's just going down there. We might just use another camera while he's doing that. Don't worry, Pete, not your fault. So here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look at the crowd behind the goals.
Yeah, coaches can do no more. There. Now you're going to see a true impact of, well, you
can they just sit there and watch it from there?
Have a look at that. Hope they don't trip over that. Oh, no, that's not running, so it doesn't really matter. See how many you catch there, Rob.
Everyone's jumping.
The red flags. That's like the horses. Can we back a winner? So this is it. Coaches can do no more.
You go first?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, mate.
So it's Yatesy stepping up first for the Adelaide Comets.
Out of serviceable game, Yatesy.
Maybe Pete, can you get closer to the assistant referee? Let's get it in nice and tight, mate. Don't be scared of the crowd. We'll come and help you out if need be. Oh, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. He's in the way, isn't he? We'll have to get the... Maybe you can go on the other side. So here we go. Yatesy steps first up for the Adelaide Comets. Yatesy for the Comets, and he misses. Not a good start for the Adelaide Comets. Woodland's letting him know about it. I don't know why, because it's not over yet. But the Comets missed the first one. So there we are on screen. First miss, Adelaide Comets, Yatesy. Joey Costa.
Okay, Joey Costa up against Torreson. He's had a great game tonight, Torreson. He gets our man of the match award. So Costa, Torreson just
playing mind games
yeah,
there.
playing the mind games.
Well, Clappers did that quite effectively for
So
Sturt.
Costa versus Torreson. Can Torreson be the hero? Costa, Torreson, Costa! He's missed!
Oh my
He's hit the
word.
upright! And it's still 0-0.
They both hit the upright. Have a look at this on replay. Joey Costa, normally a great penalty taker, but he's hit the post. Not even if he tried to do that could he have done that.
Well, it was a great shot, a penalty, but it just...
sent the keeper the wrong way.
Yeah.
But just watching from another angle there. Hits the post and the crowd go berserk. So now Anianto steps up for the Comets. Woodlands v Anianto. Woodlands can go along his line. Anianto for the Comets and scores. Left him a lot of room too, psychologically, left him a lot of room. Watch this on replay. See the gap, he's well to his left, the keeper. He's given him a lot of room on the right, and that's exactly where Anianto went.
So they've hit the lead, 1-0. They've had 2 penalties. Adelaide City have only had the 1 penalty. So Lachlan Barr steps up, the defender. He's had a great season. He'll be up against Julian Torreson.
Oh, he has gone the other side. I always thought we lost our cameraman, but he's too many bodies in the way before. Good on you, young Pete.
So it'll be Lachlan Barr up against Torreson. Playing the mind games again. He's got to get on his line though. Torreson, Lachlan Barr for Adelaide City. For this penalty, Lachlan Barr, he makes it 1-1 here at Martin Sports Complex. 1 penalty apiece and 1 miss apiece.
It's a good take. Lachlan Barr sent the keeper the wrong way as well. So a miss and a goal for each team. They just really can't be separated tonight. This is a good angle, and you can see keeper behind his line. Did go above his line, so it would have been interesting had he saved it. So now Christophilus, substitute for the Comets, steps up and scores. Beautifully taken penalty.
He has a word with him too.
Does he? What did he
He had
ask
a word
him?
with the keeper.
Where are we going after, for a pizza? Or pancake? There is Christophilus on replay. Beautiful left foot.
Yobi.
Low corner there. No chance for the keeper, even if he went the right way. Team reaction. Not much at the moment because they really haven't won anything. There's
So
Christophilus.
Austin.
You can see the concentration on his face.
Yobi.
On that replay. Sorry, Rob.
Austin Yobi. Torreson right above the ball there. Now he steps backwards. Ayobi. Torreson in goal. Can he be the hero? Ayobi can make it 2-2 against Torreson. Ayobi shoots!
Jeez.
And it's in the back of the net.
It went the right way, Torreson.
2-2.
Wow.
2 goals apiece and 1 miss apiece.
And they've done it straight after each other as well, Rob. So they're following each other to the second.
Karatzis.
1 miss, 1 miss. 2 goals, 2 goals. Just watching.
Bookcourt takes penalty, so he'll be one to take it, wouldn't he?
He'll take the last one, Rob.
Oh, okay.
Johnny Karatzis steps up for the Comets. V Woodlands. Karatzis for the Comets. He's missed. Terrible miss.
Too quick. He should have taken his time. He didn't take his time, and that puts Adelaide City.
Just watching on replay, not a good penalty.
Still 2-2.
Puts Adelaide City in the box seat though.
The 4th penalty.
There it is from another angle, but it doesn't look any better. That was a terrible miss.
So Ida Bona could have won it for Adelaide City in normal time. It was a great save by Torreson. So can he make it 3-2 with the upper hand? Ida Bona and Torreson.
Getting slow to get back on his line, Torreson. He's playing a
So Irabona versus Torresen in gold. Irabona, Torresen. Irabona waits, then he goes. Irabona shoots into the back of the net, goes. Adelaide City have got the upper hand. 3-2 up. And if this is a miss, it's game, set, and match.
Just watching on replay, Irabona, nice and cool. Not the most powerful, just along the ground, and Torresen stuck a boot out, but not far enough. 3-2, Adelaide City up in this penalty shootout. And there's your reaction from the players. And here's your penalty from another angle.
So if this misses, Paul, that's it.
So Welshie, the captain, versus Woodlands. If he misses, the grand final's Adelaide City. Well, she misses, and it's the grand final to Adelaide City. There it is. Whoa, wild scenes here. Good luck to the ground stewards to keep these guys off the park, but it's an Adelaide City grand final victory. And 3-2 as Comets missing 3 of their penalties.
We'll try and get somebody. If I can, they'll probably knock me over.
Take it easy, Tony. No insurance paid here, mate. Just let them come away from there, mate. Let them come away.
What a game here at the Martin Sports Complex. You got a feel for Julian Torresen.
Jubilant scenes as there's the Adelaide City book on the ground before they've taken the call. It's like scenes in England, really, when they get promoted.
Take your hat off to Pezos, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Taken over Adelaide City in hard circumstances, the way it happened with Matriciani and all that. But he's taken over. He's put in a few youngsters in that team.
I said 9 or 10 changes, he said, Paul, at the start of the interview. So there it is, jubilant scenes. The Adelaide City faithful, they've run our victors 3-2 in a penalty shootout. And
is that Kerr in the middle
there? Kerr and his fan club right in front of us. He's getting mobbed by his fan club.
I'm trying to find Paul Pezos and I can't see him.
Just grab anyone if you can.
I'm trying, Rob.
So
I'll just try and get Nicholas Bucco if I can. Can't quite see
the last time
where he is.
Just grab anybody in white.
So Adelaide City running out victors in a penalty shootout, 3-2. And, well, good luck trying to disperse this crowd. They might have to make a ground announcement. I'd probably go the ground announcement, Rob. They've got a better chance with a ground announcement to clear this crowd than the limited security. They can only do so much.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
That's right.
Tony's lost.
Tony's turned himself off. So, there we go. Ground announcement. Oh, I think he just made one. I think I just did a ground announcement. So Adelaide City, well look, who's out there getting thrown up and down? That's a Kewen getting thrown up and down in front of us as well. As long as they don't injure these poor boys. They got an FFA Cup to play.
Paul, you got me back.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I was just trying to find a player
We're
here. I'm trying to find anyone
you.
I can.
Where are you?
Where's the goalkeeper? There's a goalkeeper right there. Alex Wood.
There he
try
is.
and get Paul Pezos here.
This is like a scene from Current Affair, Tony. And the following camera, love it. Well, Rob, on the balance of play, maybe, because Torresen did pull off a lot of saves tonight.
100%. In the end, they probably deserved the win. In hard circumstances, a penalty shootout, I know. It's tough, but the pressure's there. Welsh wouldn't have thought Welsh would have missed. He normally does take their penalties.
I think that was Jane Woodlands just on the screen there. The
Paul.
former... Yeah, Tony, what are you,
I can
mate?
take you for a minute, boys. I've got Paul Pezos with us.
Go.
Congratulations, Paul. Absolutely fantastic. How does it feel?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I didn't see one penalty. I went inside and I just prayed to God that the boys done the job they deserved. What a great game, great spectacle for the spectators. That's what finals football's about, and credit to Comets, put up a great fight. Fantastic.
Yeah, Paul, I mean, you've had a great career, now a coaching career. How does this stand?
Fantastic. I mean, I won a lot of championships with this club. and they haven't had much success since 2010. That's the last time I played. I came in with a plan. The boys believed in me, and you can see tonight they fought hard. They didn't stop right to the end, and unbelievable, fantastic.
Paul Pezos, congratulations to Adelaide City, all the best.
Thanks, mate.
Paul Pezos.
There's players behind you, Tony. There's a number 11.
Yeah, good luck.
Devereaux, Chick Woober. Dive in there.
I'm trying to, Rob. Everybody's diving in front of me.
Lachlan Barbie, he's a good bloke to talk to. Can you get him?
Where is he?
Well, there we have it at ground level there. Tony Lascala, our boundary rider. Young Pete, our cameraman. They're getting right in the middle of it. We've lost Tony. There's your...
Follow the camera, yeah.
Here we go. And then we're going to get Nicky
Where's
Booker.
my cameraman? Nicholas! It's taken 6 times. You finally did it. Congratulations, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is, 5th grand final for Adelaide City. 5th time's a charm. I think, to be fair, today we had the bulk of the chances. Julian Torrenson was best on ground by a mile. And I want to say this group of players have proved all year that we've been the best team all year. We had a falter because Pez knew that this moment would come, and he rested everyone, and we had the squad ready to go, and we've done it. I can't believe it.
Overcome. Yeah, look at, mate. Congratulations, mate. I've known you for a long time. Best feeling. Great vote.
Very nice.
Well
Finally.
Nicholas Booker there. Oh yeah, of course, for Pep. For Pep, yeah. Passed away this season. Yeah. So there's Nicholas's dad was on screen just there. Crowd still just trying to disperse.
Let's do presentation, boys. Come on, everyone off.
Okay, so it looks like they are going to go to the presentation sooner or later, as the security trying in vain to get 1,000 people off the ground. It's just, I suppose it's hard to contain.
Guys,
that.
I've just got one
Yeah,
more.
go.
Try
Yeah,
to
go
get
for it.
Lachlan Barr.
Yep. He's called it.
Lockie.
Where are you, mate?
Lockie. Just have a word. Congratulations, mate. What a game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely tough game that, 120 minutes. I think both teams put in a good performance, and I think it's been tight all year, come down to the last kick of the game for the minor premiers, and this game was no different. Both very, very even sides, and 0-0 full time, and inevitable that it went to penalties.
Yeah, look, I mean, the spectacle was probably one of the better grand finals that I've seen.
I hope so. We had a fairly big crowd, so I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope we put on a good spectacle. I think Comets played well. I think we played well. I just hope it was a good spectacle for everyone involved.
Lockie, congratulations. Have a good night. Celebrate well. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
He's spot on the money there, Tony, because for the neutral, that was great entertainment. And you almost didn't want it to end, in fairness, Rob. It was great end-to-end stuff, exciting stuff. Any team could have won this tonight, and we'll try and get you in position for the
I'm not sure.
presentation.
I'd like to take the chance on speaking to Barney. I'm not sure whether I should or not, Paul.
Now, young Pete, where is he? No, I'd probably let Barney go, mate.
I'm right, yeah.
Young Pete? Just
I've lost him. For
the presentation. I think he might be front on for those presentations, quite possibly.
Yeah, that's young Pete.
Beautiful, mate.
Front views. So congratulations once again, Adelaide City, the 2021 champions. NPLSA. They shared it, didn't they? I mean, Comets won the Premier's Cup, and Adelaide City winning the championship. What's more important?
Oh, I think the grand final, Rob. I mean, look, the premiership, no one really remembers the premiers, unfortunately. But
this is 4 in a row. They've gone to the grand final.
4 in a row?
I think it's 4.
I thought it was 3. I know 3. I can't remember 3. There's the referees getting their
3 in a row, yeah,
grand final medals, and credit to the referees too. When we don't refer to a match,
Daniel Goodwin, Henry Day, Andrew Kite, and Gary Powers.
When we don't refer to a match, you know they've done a good job.
Done a great. He's probably going to get referee of the year.
You've been saying that the whole final
No,
series.
I keep saying it.
Oh, that's okay.
Curtis Wordsworth, I said it last week.
Yeah, guys, it was one of those games, really. Comets didn't deserve to lose, but Adelaide City deserved to win.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Only for the Kazumovic's misses.
I'd hate to be a coach in a
Other
situation
than
like
that,
this.
other than that, it was pretty even. Yeah.
Well, I thought.
And what about Eda Bono? Like Booker said, he's man of the match by miles.
Oh, definitely. You know, I mean, to make all those saves and then to lose it like that is tragedy. But that's the way football goes.
He didn't get any help from his teammates missing. You know, so they've got to do the. There's the Comets receiving their runners-up medals. You know, it's a two-way street, Tony. The keeper. There were a couple of misses, sure, but then the other boys have to convert.
Well, the keepers didn't actually make a save, Paul. If
That's
you think
right.
about
No,
it.
you're right. They didn't. So the Comets again,
Shootout, yeah.
bridesmaids, 3 that I can remember.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
If anyone on Facebook wants to correct us, 2
No, it's
against
3 in a row.
Campbelltown, 3 in a row.
The guy's Mane looks distraught.
No,
absolutely
I wouldn't
distraught.
go
No,
anywhere
I'm
near
not going there, but I'm just saying it's a tragedy.
He's won two trophies.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, what does it mean? Or
This is the one they want.
No, he's won 1 trophy because the other one was won by
Con.
Olympic.
No, I think he said when he's coached Comets, he's won 2 premierships with Comets.
Yeah.
He's got 2 cups to show it. There's a
2
Facebook
cups.
photo of it all. Young Steady there on the screen. I thought he played a really good game. I was actually surprised he came off because he orchestrated a lot of
Some
play.
strange changes tonight.
Yeah. But,
Kazumovic was a strange one. But that almost worked, didn't it? Because Eda Bono
almost
a great
scored
save.
the winner, yeah. So kudos to those still watching. 10:30 here in Adelaide. Only if you're in Perth, it's probably a reasonable time, but these presentations will be rather quick. There's Barney, the coach of the Comets, going
Adam
up.
Howard saying fantastic Adelaide City. Lachlan Fusco, I am the penalty king. I think he's talking about. No, he's the goalkeeper, plays for Blue Eagles on the rating.
Oh, okay.
And he saved, I think, 2 or 3 penalties. That's why he's saying that.
Well, we'll see him in the NPL soon. Is that right?
Yeah, hopefully. He's the reserve goalkeeper for the Blue Eagles.
Well, they've got to get themselves back into the NPL.
It's going to be hard.
Very
You've
hard.
got Raiders down there,
Very
Modbury.
hard.
Very hard.
So
Vipers were unlucky the other night.
Well done to Matrish too. Do we congratulate young Matrish for getting his
Adelaide
team?
Uni, he's got him going well.
Here we go with the Adelaide City presentations now.
Lachlan Barr got the man of the match award.
Yeah, look.
Oh, he certainly. Yeah,
He was stout in defence, there's no doubt about that. And I suppose you can't give it to a losing team because that's your theory.
Oh, I don't believe in that.
Well, that's a Peppercelli rule.
To me,
there you go, Lockie Barr on screen. Man of the match in the grand
picks the
final.
man of the match? Referee?
Oh, they're probably a committee of.
Okay.
So Lachlan Barr, he's got his man of the match.
He's had a great year. He got close to the Sergio Melton medal on November 6th.
Medal presentations now to the Adelaide City players.
Am I clear to move?
I thought all their subs that came on were effective.
Adelaide City?
Yeah, I think they got some good depth.
Yeah, it was very good.
Very good depth.
I'm good.
I thought Karatzis did well when he came on, but I thought during extra time he was missing. I liked when he came on first.
So Paul Pezos has coached the A-League, the women's, Adelaide United women's, Adelaide United youth. This is his first, if I can say, bigger gig.
He's coached West Adelaide.
Did he coach West Adelaide?
Yeah,
When?
he won a premiership with them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, if I remember. Am I right, Tony? I'm pretty sure.
playing or coaching?
Coaching.
I don't remember him coaching
I
West Adelaide.
can't remember that, I'll be honest.
I'm sure he coached West Adelaide to a final.
To a final or to a win?
Win grand final.
Okay, I'm not going to argue because I can't remember.
Maybe somebody on Facebook can let me. I'm pretty sure it was when what's his name was playing.
Ho Da Silva.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Matty Halliday there, the captain, on screen.
Is it midnight yet?
I hope not, because we've got a full moon, mate. The werewolves might come out.
Are we into triple time or?
Bono getting his medal. Kusumovic played a great game. I don't know why he got taken off. Is that Kokur? Kokur worked hard.
It wasn't his night tonight, though, was it?
Orchard getting the medal. Came on as a sub.
Coach Paul Pezos coming up.
Is this a reserve goalkeeper?
He's got the green on, you would imagine so.
I don't think he's at Woodlands. Pezos getting the medal.
So does this still get them the ticket to the NPL Grand Final Series or the Final Series Australia-wide?
No, that's Comets eligible for that. But they're not having it.
Oh, because of COVID.
Whoever goes top.
Ah, roger that.
I don't think they're having it.
No, you're right.
And they've done it 2 in a row and they haven't had it twice. So,
it's not going for the Comets, is it? So Adelaide City.
See? 2015 when West Adelaide. That's what I said.
Who told you that?
Bomber, just looked it up.
Of course.
Well done, Bomber. See,
The
my
Google
memory is very
King.
good when it comes to things like that.
So there they are, the 2021 champions of the NPLSA. This final series proudly brought to you by Boral here in Adelaide, South Australia. And what a final series it was. A lot of games going to extra time, some to penalty shootouts.
And I think after that, he became Adelaide United youth coach.
And here comes that presentation with the cups for the 2021 champions here in South Australia. Adelaide City, 13 years since they last won a grand final. Unlucky for some, not for these boys tonight.
Photo first.
Sam Chicarello knows well to be out of that area now when the champagne and stuff gets going. He knows there's going to be carnage on that stage very shortly. Here it comes, and Sam has to try. Here we go. The boys celebrate 2021 champions of the NPLSA, Adelaide City.
Bradley Corbo in front. Joey Costa played with Raiders last season. Made the move back to Adelaide City and has won himself a championship.
For Zeppi as well.
Isn't that good?
It's a nice
Zeppi,
touch.
yeah.
Nice touch. A lot of tradition and history behind this club, and it's good to see him back up there. Now they'll be
boys
waiting.
in the celery. What are they called again?
Celery cap.
The boys at the back of the goals there.
Celery brigade? I don't know. Squad.
The celery squad.
All
They're
it's
out there
missing
as
now,
well.
Tony Lascala, is West Adelaide to join this mob, and we can get back to the good old days.
Yeah. Don't know how long that'll take, Paul, but
well, Jimmy Sekena's been appointed the West Adelaide coach for next season. Damien Murray's up, but there you go, the champions on
Who's
screen.
Campbelltown's next coach?
Mullen, I think.
that been
Maybe the two
confirmed?
Mullins.
Has that been confirmed? Was this
Joe Mullen.
Could be Mullen going back with his is it nephew, Mullen?
So on screen, Adelaide City, 2021 champions of the NPLSA. Well done, lads. Done very well. Top for the majority of the season, and probably won when it needed to be. So we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast tonight and this season. We'd like to thank everyone involved throughout the season, our different boundary riders, Ryan Marveggio, Benny Dale, Robbie DeTroyer. Let me know if I missed one or two. Tony Lascala, of course, as a commentator as well. Thanks for helping us out in commentary as well, Tony, when I haven't been available.
No problem.
Thanks to our camera boys as well. Robert Chappie Chapman, always there when we need him. Dylan Despotakis, great work, Dylan. Well done. Thank you very much for the year. Sean Conroy, Doc as well. Who else have I missed in the camera department?
Did Matt do one this year?
No.
Matt's always around helping.
Jaden Betterman, our
we're going to
Liger technician
Jaden did one.
and our statistician. Thanks, Jaden, for your expertise as well throughout the season. Paul Bombardietti, mate. Jimbo would be very proud of you, is all I can say, mate. You've excelled in every way possible. Thank you for that. Thank you for you watching, and we hope you've enjoyed it for season 2021 It's been the RAA's NPLSA from Paul Pellizzari and Rob Peppicelli. Have a safe and wonderful Christmas, and we hope to catch you in season 2022. Enjoy the celebrations. Adelaide City champions, winning it in penalties, 3-2. There they are.